What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday live stream here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate. I'm joined with Justin
Sup, guys?
and making another wonderful appearance, one of our favorite, best guests. We've got Action Display, the one and only,
Hello, hello.
the master of posing, and also now the master of some really fine bootleg action figure reviews.
Well, some would say not a bootleg, but a knockoff. But,
Yes, perhaps.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's great to have you on. We're happy to have you as always, Action.
Happy to be here, as always.
Yes, absolutely. And we have quite a bit to talk about.
We do.
There
We
are
do.
some Black Series news, leaks, rumors. Our boy Lukeness dropped a crazy leak video.
Yep, another rumor list to go through. Bro must have his sources out there. Bro must have his sources.
Right?
And we don't.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Well, he is your source.
Yeah.
So,
Very true.
That's facts. That is facts.
Ooh, all right, Cook. So you made this logo then?
That's correct, yes.
Hey,
So
nice.
Now, I was going to ask you, when are you getting a mug, or do you have one already and I just didn't know about it?
I don't, but I am working on it for months because when I drop something like that, I want it to be the best quality that I can make, and with
Yeah.
all the crazy stuff and going all around from this to that and to the other, a lot of stuff going on, so I don't have time to focus on that. But when I do,
I'm
when I
collecting
find
them.
time, yeah,
I'm collecting the creators' mugs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we definitely, Action Display, you're one of the biggest missing mugs right now for Black Series content creators. So
Thank you.
we need the mug. Bro,
Yeah.
Walking Carpet, Nate, did you see that they got their package in like 3 days
Yeah, I thought
to
that
the
was,
UK?
I thought that was kind of crazy.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it
Previous
arrived.
winner. What up, GI Trooper Kits?
Hey.
Look at everyone in here. We're almost at 200 people. In 5 minutes in, we're at like 200 people watching. That's crazy.
Nice. We got Tom chiming in. Action has helped me display my figures so many times. He's made a big difference in my display. Ooh, you made Blitz's logo too.
Yeah.
Just on that graphic design grind.
Yeah. Did my logo as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
I agree, Jonah. Smash that like button.
Yep.
But yeah, so before we jump into all of the leaks, as always, we would just like to have you hear Action. Just tell the fine folks that have joined us so far. 205 people, by the way. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you are new. If you could let the fine people in chat.
Wait 1 second. I have
All right.
something planned for this.
Okay. Wow.
Nice.
This is your theme song. So I
Yeah.
wanted to play this while you introduce yourself.
Yeah. Well, hello to everyone. This is Action Display from Action Display channel. And what I do on the channel for a couple of years now is display and pose action figures on a rotating base. But as Nate pointed out, recently for the last couple of months, I've been into some news covering of some of the, let's call them knockoffs or bootlegs, mostly CT Toys Company knockoffs that kind of caught fire in the last couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but I am still posing action figures. I will continue to do that when I get some time, you know.
Yeah.
So that's long story short.
Yeah, and I just want to say, and I commented this on your last review that, you've got me going down this CT Toys rabbit hole. So
Oh yeah,
thank you, but also at the same time, my wallet's actually not even hurting that bad because they're only like $20 a piece. So,
true, true.
but so far, I got both Agent Venoms from your videos, Brown Suit Wolverine, Webman, and I still have the box sitting here, but he's made it to the shelf.
Oh yeah.
But CT Toys, Amazing Spider-Man.
Yep.
So thank you for that, and I appreciate your coverage. And I always try and funnel everyone I can to your channel about these figures because it's so hard to find like the right links on AliExpress. So
It is.
I personally just want to say thanks for also providing the correct links to the legitimate to the legitimate knockoffs.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome. I mean, I'm just covering it. I'm just talking about it, The guys from City Toys are the ones who provide the links, are the ones who steer people to the right direction if they are into knockoffs, So I am same as you. I love me some good KOs for a cheap price and a good quality, especially if it's some kind of figure that I missed out on of the original, So
Right.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
you seem to be getting, quite a bit of success from doing this. I see you're at 16,000 subs here.
Yeah.
That's
Looks
awesome.
like a lot of people are into KOs and bootlegs. And especially with the prices going up, people don't want to spend a lot of money anymore on, plastic toys,
Yeah.
Right.
especially when they are like over $100 with Mayfex, especially with Mayfex, prices are going up all the time. So
Yeah. And I think they do a pretty good job of releasing like the figures that are kind of hard to get anyways and are only like available on the aftermarket. So
yeah, it sure looks like they know what they are doing, right?
yeah, no, and
Yeah.
I appreciate that because it's I guess from like a morality standpoint, it's not like it's not really cutting in to like Mayfex's profits by them releasing Amazing Spider-Man CT Toys because they don't make that figure anymore and they haven't for years.
Right. I mean, from morality stand of view, you can do whatever you want with your money.
Right.
So,
Of course.
I mean, to be honest, we are overpaying originals as well. So,
Oh yeah, I feel like Mayfex is especially getting progressively, skimpy as time goes on. I mean, just look at the Forlom. Two sets of hands and a blaster, over
Yeah.
100.
yeah, that was a real shock for me when I saw that. Not that many accessories, and for a brand like Mayfex that is known for giving us more accessories. I mean, just look at their newest Mando figure that comes
Right.
with absolutely everything, So, yeah,
Yeah.
they
So
rise their prices each year. Their prices are going up.
Yeah. Right. So this is Action Displays channel. Definitely go subscribe. There's a link in the description. There's going to be Nightbot. We'll put it in the chat as well. So, yeah.
The
Definitely.
music is still playing.
I like that that's your music in every video. I don't know. I like that. It's like
a good
safe,
track.
safe and cozy vibe.
Yeah.
All right. So, we have so much to talk about, you guys.
Yes.
It's crazy. So first, obviously, we're going to be getting into that Black Series news. Right. We're going to be getting into that Black Series news, fellas. Let's head on over to Yakface because there's some in-hand shots of the new Commander Bakara
Hey,
from Phil the Force on Instagram. So here he is.
looks like Commander Bakara.
Yeah, I mean, nothing too. Obviously, it's not out of the package, but we do have some out of package images.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. You want to look at that? There's your Balin. What is
Yeah.
this quality?
Compressed images on a website that were.
Yeah.
Yep. So we do have, at least, it's kind of neat seeing an in package shot. But oh Canada, oh Canada. So
Yes.
Canadian collectors have been picking up Commander Cody because in classic Walmart fashion, Canadians just get it 2, 3, 4 months before Americans for some odd reason, even though it's our store.
So
It's
that's
mine.
where all the early reviews are coming.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Nice.
Papa Gord got a review out.
Right.
Good old Papa. But yeah, I haven't watched any because I don't want to know yet. I'm saving myself for the figure when I get it in hand. Even though obviously we can know what to expect from a certain extent because it's just the 2023 Clone Trooper body.
I saw it, and it looks great,
Yeah,
just
so,
as you expected.
Oh yeah.
so this is from Great White North Empire on Instagram. This is just the one that Yakface used. I do have some more pictures though to go through. For example, Brandon over at Hasbro, he made this post of
Oh, nice.
just a quick little look of the 3 new clones that are coming out. Got Cody, Bakara, and Rex.
Nice.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I actually think Rex oddly looks the best out of all 3.
Really?
Because I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but these Phase 2 helmets, I'm still like, they're still giving me a little bit of that bobblehead syndrome for Phase 2. I don't know.
You think they're too big?
They just look animated to me somehow. So this Kenobi's Corner on Instagram, they got this Commander Cody as well, and they DM'd me some in-hand shots of Cody. So we kind of have like our first little American look of
Okay.
Cody.
Okay.
So yeah, this is Kenobi's Corner, right? Yep, Kenobi's Corner on Instagram. We're gonna go ahead, take a look. So here he is out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 2023 clone sculpt.
Yeah.
But do you see what I mean, Nate?
I mean, I get what you're saying about like the helmet having an animated look, but I don't know if I would describe it as like bobblehead necessarily.
Oh, it's huge, bro. I feel like it's huge.
But the Phase 2 helmet should be pretty big, no?
But why are you always on my side with the removable helmet thing, and now you're just randomly, you're like, this is peak, bro. This is peak.
I'm not. Did I say it was peak? You're just immediately putting words in my mouth.
Okay, also, they put the weathering on the chest and nowhere else. I don't know. Everything else is clean, like the arms are clean.
But the chipping is also on the shoulder pads.
Yep.
Does that count like for weathering?
Yeah. I think in this, Justin isn't cooking with this one. Some people just,
I also
Do you-
maybe
Justin,
it,
do you prefer the first one over this one?
for helmet only. So I am a really big fan of the theatrical proportions and how it looks in live action. Ever since that 2020 clone came out, I just feel like Hasbro can't make up their minds whether they want to go animated or theatrical. And I mean animated in the sense like the 3D Clone Wars CGI.
Yeah.
I feel like the Phase 2 helmets in particular, the body is peak. Like the body to me is like actual peak.
Yeah.
It's like the best trooper body they've done. But something about this helmet is just inferior to me compared to even the blue line. Just visually.
I mean, we need alternate helmets to solve this issue no matter what. But I don't think it looks bad. I don't think the helmet looks bad.
I love this. Justin tweaking, Justin spitting. I'm with Justin. The duality of man. No, it's still a pickup. It's still a big upgrade, right? I mean,
I don't know, Mr. Negative. Got anything good to say about it?
yeah, I love. Where
I mean, you have
where's-
the first one. You can take the head from the first one and maybe put it on this body.
right.
It's true.
Maybe that would work.
Not a Cody expert, but I guess he has scars or something. Yeah, there's supposed
I've
to be a
heard that.
big scar
heard
on
that,
his
yeah.
face.
No scar on the figure.
No.
Yeah, that is a little disappointing that they wouldn't give him accurate facial features.
From what I saw, on some details, this one is painted better, and on some other details, the first one is painted more accurate and better. So
it's classic. It's a
that's how it
classic
goes.
classic give and take.
Yeah.
Some things are going to be better than other parts of it, but
I mean, I love the weathering of old Clone Trooper figures. I recently was able to get the last commander that I was missing in my collection, that being Fox. And when I got it, I was just sitting and looking at the weathering and how good it is. I know that the body, the articulation is really limited, but the amount of paint and weathering, it looks beautiful.
Right. Yeah, I agree with Jayhawk as well. I mean, where's like a good shot? I mean, we've pointed this out before, but like it's just like randomly missing paint apps too that the original has, like the gray on the arm and everything.
mm-hmm.
Still a pickup, and I love the where is it? This hologram.
Yeah.
Love
yeah.
our world building. How
I
did
don't know.
clone troopers get so controversial? I think it's just a matter of removable helmets versus alt pegs.
But hey, at least Cody's got that little thing on his chin, so he's kind of not a chinner.
Oh,
Yeah, true.
He's got that little extra piece.
well, he is looking down on this image.
Yeah.
True. Some of the other pictures, though, I didn't see a chin there.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Nice.
They just need to only do clones with Cody's helmet now on phase
Yeah.
2. It's the only way they're not going to be a chinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of agree with Justin about the helmet as well. The older one looks better. Yeah, I think just visually the original clones have the best helmets proportion wise. It's like the paint was rough, but I just think the proportions were honestly peak on the original clones. It's just the articulation sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. This images makes the helmet look so much better. I mean,
So much better.
they're real pictures.
I don't know.
I don't know how they could make the helmet look better. But anyway, yeah, people are getting Cody in Canada, so I think I might have more, maybe in the Discord.
What's the release date for Cody for you guys?
That's a good question.
I don't remember.
Let me
I think
see.
it was June. Yeah, U.S. collectors can expect these in hand in June. Are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me right now? That's like actually ridiculous. I'm sorry. That like, there's no reason that Walmart
No.
Canada should get these like 4 months before us. That's so
Damn.
random.
June 1st, it says. Rip. Hopefully they ship early.
I swear,
And-
people in the Discord. Oh, Riley here.
In Europe, it's April 8th.
Damn. So we're going to be the last. Last in the world?
Really,
That's-
Hasbro?
Crazy.
Yeah, hang on. Where is it?
Yeah, I was going to say we...
Really, Hasbro?
There you go.
How's that even
Really,
possible?
Hasbro?
Justin Bathtubber confirmed. Revenge of the Sith came out in 2005, bro.
Justin's the original bathtubber.
Yeah. This movie came out in 2005.
Justin
That's not the definition.
Justin was on the forums as a child complaining about not having his Revenge of the Sith figures.
Like, where's my Cody? Even though that Cody was never in that packaging.
Exposed.
Yeah, shout out to Kenobi's Corner for sending me those pictures.
Nice.
It's really convenient for the stream, so I appreciate that. Shouldn't that be really Walmart? I mean, I don't really know who to blame for that, to be honest.
Blame them all.
Blame them all, bro. Like, I don't know. So yeah, also shout out to Brandon for posting, because Brandon mostly posts Marvel, so any sort of Black Series love we can get on social media from Hasbro, I'm down.
Right.
I'm down. Keep it up, Brandon. And that was it for news.
It could be for you guys that it's something about Walmart, because here in Europe we are getting Cody over Hasbro Pulse.
Ooh.
So it's exclusive for you guys for Walmart, but here it's available on Hasbro Pulse. I mean, not now, it's sold out, but
Yeah.
you know,
It was at one point.
it was, yeah.
Let's see. All right, so I think we're actually ready to move on to the gargantuan list of rumors.
Yeah.
I think
Let's see it.
that was pretty much it for the news. I was getting nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, there's going to be nothing to talk about. I mean, luckily we had action, and I feel like when all three of us get on, we're always good at yapping. Just
Of course.
even if there wasn't a big topic to talk about. But I woke up this morning and voila, the content just makes itself. So
Lukeness blessed us.
yep. The following should be taken with a gargantuan grain of salt. These are not leaks. These are not pipelines. These are not, like, there's no images. It's just a list of characters that are allegedly coming out in the line, according to Lukeness's source that he has. Yeah.
So no photos of parts and pieces on like a carpet or something.
On some of these, there are, the previously existing.
Okay.
So it kind of just confirms that there might be some validity to this list. And some of these, I'm pretty sure he said, like, some of these are like 2026 and beyond.
Right.
So I don't know.
Just a heads up, I haven't seen all of these. I've seen some of them. So some of them will be a surprise for me as well.
Nice. Good. That'll be
Yep.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
There's some pretty crazy stuff that was listed off.
Hey,
Nice.
Big Bendu. Thanks for being a member.
Let's
21
see it.
months. So much heat. Even if half of these leaks are legit, I will be happy. Yeah, there's some like crazy stuff on here.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely all credit goes to Lukeness Monster and their channel. So definitely check out his video if you want to see the whole thing in detail. That far, isn't Hasbro losing Star Wars to McFarlane? Yep, the big switch is coming, bro.
True. Get ready for the big switch, everybody. This year.
All right. First up, we got R2-D2 and C-3PO from Star Wars 77.
Okay.
I don't know if this will be a new sculpt for 3PO. Kind of hoping.
Yeah, because the R2 will be just a repack,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great new sculpt, so
I'd be curious to see if they're going to weather it, kind of like how we see it in the image
want
here
that.
with like the panel lining.
that could be the case, yeah.
Justin, just buy the original SH Figure Arts, brother.
yeah. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that the original had panel lining. And then the re-release is like the stupid-ass mental gymnast from the end of the film.
Yeah, it's Yavin's ceremony, R2, bro. Yeah, I'll be curious to see, will we get a new 3PO body? Will we finally get vac metal? Will it just be some kind of reflective gold paint? Or will it just be the same old dull, weird metallic gold that they've been using for years?
Yeah.
Right. I would really hope it would be vac metal. I mean, if the SH Figure Arts can get reflective stuff, like, I don't know, they can do it. Hasbro's done it. They did it on that GI Joe dude. Whatever that was.
They did.
The little Vanguard.
I was thinking like,
Cobra Commander.
when did they do that ever on a Black Series figure?
No.
And
Just
then
that-
he goes like GI Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the GI Joe dude, you know.
yeah.
Yep. But R2 as well, and I agree with Nate. I hope they do the panel lining or some sort of weathering that makes it specific to Star Wars.
Yeah.
I would recommend to anyone who's interested to get SH Figure Arts versions.
Oh,
Oh, definitely.
It's
100%.
re-release, and those can be found on AmiAmi for like $40, and they are fantastic.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be surprised, Action, at how many imports Justin has these days.
I've heard some rumors. People are talking.
I like
He's-
how that's a rumor, but it's just like 100% like true.
Yeah.
But it's because it's so crazy.
It's like a myth. It's the legend of Justin picking up imports.
Yeah, going
Yeah.
out of your way.
Yeah. The transition has started.
I would
Nice.
disagree, Troy. I would disagree. The R2 was like $15 more than the Black Series.
I
when
would
I
say
bought it. It was like 40
SHF
something.
Yeah, SHF is like right in that sweet spot in the middle between Black Series and Mayfax. It's the perfect middle ground.
Yeah. And I mean, the 3PO in particular is worth it because it looks 1,000 times better.
Yep.
I can see someone making the case for not wanting the R2, but the R2 is so much cheaper than the rest of them that
It
it's
is.
like $15, $17 more expensive than the Black Series. And you don't have to deal with that cream color.
I was gonna say
It's
you
the
all-
stark white, super metallic, you know.
the stark white, the blue. The blue is unmatched between Black Series and SH Figure Arts. Same thing with the silver on the dome. I think an extra $15 for the higher quality paint apps. Also, the Kenny Baker feet, just a really cool, neat accessory to include.
That is
Well worth
actually-
it.
That is actually my only gripe that I have with that R2. The amount of accessories. You don't get practically anything.
like the dome, the things that like come out of the dome.
Oh.
Like at least it has the arms that come
Yeah,
out. Like,
and
but
it has the gimmick with the buttons and the color changes. But is that really enough for the line that usually does give you some nice accessories?
I mean,
I
that's
felt like that's kind of too bad that we didn't get some maybe like boosters to attach on his legs. I mean, I know it's from A New Hope, so but still.
yeah, and the height different, the size difference thing. I feel like that's kind of outdated at this point. I think a
No,
lot of the
they
more
are the
modern
same.
stuff are the pretty
they
much
are
the
the same.
exact same. Like the
Yeah.
stormtroopers I have, Vader, 3PO, R2, like they all look great.
All three R2s, Bandai
Luke.
model kit, SHF, new Black Series, they are all the same height. And for 3PO, SHF is actually better scale than the Bandai model kit, which was surprising to me.
Yeah. So this is a good sign, though. I like original trilogy. I'll take any original trilogy I can get. And if they do some kind of new sculpt, some kind of reflective, anything is better than the matte 3PO that we have in Black Series.
And the
It's-
proportions look weird as well. It's not just the paint for the Black Series.
Right. Yeah.
It looks like kind of
They were both underscaled when they came out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think 3PO needs to be a little bit bigger.
yep.
Right. So find God and buy the SH figure art. No, I'm just kidding. It's we're all into different stuff. It's all good.
Yeah.
But these should be coming to Black Series, and I mean they're redoing Chewie and Han, and we just got the redos of Luke and Leia. So I feel like this is a common theme going into maybe 2026. So
I love that you used the picture of Sigourney Weaver from Holes.
you already
you
know.
would. You would.
You know that. I was like, ooh, I know a good screenshot. So I didn't want to include like any spoilery type of stuff, but Sigourney Weaver, I guess, is rumored to be in an upcoming Star Wars media, so we will be getting allegedly a figure of her. Maybe some sort of New Republic officer type, something or other. So yes, good old Sigourney Weaver, love her. Of course, you know, Alien and Aliens goated, but you know, had to squeeze in my Holes reference here because Holes is also goated. I'll say it.
Great movie. Great book.
It has lore, bro. The lore runs deep in Holes, bro.
Bro, first time you ever heard about lores. First time you ever heard about lore.
Yep. Like for a children's story, like it is actually like really cool and complex and like everything connects at the end. I like it.
Did you ever read Stanley Yelnat's survival guide? The like
I did not.
because that gives you even more lore, bro. That was like a whole other elementary school book.
See, Irks Collectibles knows what's up.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. To kind of go along with that New Republic theme, we have Carson Teva, which I've seen people ask for this for a long time. So I mean,
Will it be a new X-wing body,
It should be, right?
or will they Dave Filoni him? They're gonna Trapper Wolf him and just put him on the Luke body.
No, I hope not.
yeah. Would you guys be down for this character?
I probably would pass. In all
Same.
honesty,
I don't have Dave Filoni figure, so
I'm just like we've all talked, you know, and I'm sure Action, you probably feel maybe you feel the same way to a certain degree, but I'm just kind of getting away from just a lot of the random Disney stuff, and and he Carson Teva definitely falls into that category for me. Even though it's like, ooh yeah, part of me is like X-wing pilot, I could put him with my other X-wing pilots that I already have. But at the same time, I'm like, like I'd rather save room for Gold Leader or something. If that for some reason ever happened, you know, I'd save that spot for my theoretical Porkins, perhaps.
Oppo with the what is he gonna pilot? That's kind of the new meme in the Discord because people are like, "Why would we get this when there's nothing to pilot it?" I'm like,
exactly.
you mean like the TIE pilot? You mean like the AT-AT driver? You mean like all the hover tank driver? Like,
Yeah, why don't we have an AT-AT for the AT-AT pilot to drive?
Yeah.
I think it's totally fine to get pilots and drivers without the vehicle.
Yeah.
I love having the AT-AT drivers and the TIE pilots.
But we are getting an X-wing HasLab, right? Sure,
Bro,
sure.
we
Yeah,
can talk
yeah.
about our video. We kind of
I watched it. I know.
that video did the out of the basement version of blowing up, you know, for an episode to figure it out. I'm very appreciative of all the support on that video, and people were actually understanding and not like roasting us either, which was kind of unexpected.
That's
Yep.
nice.
It was crazy.
And Nate, I don't know if you saw, but like the TVC community kind of had some things going on in the TVC community. Like someone made a big, huge post, and like Mr. Stevie was commenting on it, and like, you know, our boy Blue Harvest was all over that, and
Yeah, I saw old Blue Harvest up to
no
his
good.
up to his ways. I'll say that, but
we could talk about that for
Yeah.
sure at maybe after these leaks or after recent pickups or whatever.
now if Carson Teva could lead to a Porkins, then it would all be worth it.
I would love to
Yeah.
get
It would
Porkins.
all be worth it, but I feel I don't think we're ever getting a Porkins in Black Series. Does Porkins even have a vintage collection figure? I don't even think he does. I think he's got Power of the Force, and that's it.
Let's see. Porkins action figure. Yep, I'm just seeing Power of the Force.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he got that. That's kind of cool.
I mean, that's true, but you know it's bad if the last time he got a figure was Power of the Force. You know it's bad. Nice.
Corellian, thanks for being a member. Almost 2 years.
Nice.
Channel membership. Awesome. Bro, fun trivia about a HasLab Sandcrawler. They literally like made it in their like digital asset, like their whatever program they use to make figures and vehicles. They literally did a Black Series Sandcrawler. Like I think it was like for shits and giggles though, you know.
Yeah.
Just to see how big it would be.
Yeah. Different Blue Harvest, Dave. Different Blue Harvest.
Yeah, I also thought it was the same person at first, but
yeah.
for all the shit that I'll give Blue Harvest, the Instagram, that is not him. That is a completely different that is a completely different person.
Yeah.
The other guy's a POS, and I hope he rots.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we got Carson here. So previously...
Now talk to me, Justin.
Yeah, previously they did the Snowtrooper Commander on this leak list or rumor list, and now just a regular old Snowtrooper is on the rumor list because we know that Snowtroopers are in the trailer for the Mando and Grogu film.
Okay.
New Snowtrooper body. Please. Please.
Give us the E-Web while we're at it.
I don't know how they could possibly execute the helmet to give us better range, but
No, but for the legs. At least for the legs.
yeah, I feel like something's the figure could be so much better now. And I hope that with it being new media, that they give it that new tooling budget, or I mean, honestly, they could even just maybe do soft goods skirt. That could help out a lot to free up the legs. Do a little Clone Wars Anakin treatment where they just do soft goods instead of the hard plastic, and that's the re-release.
Yeah.
What do you think, Justin?
I'm hoping this is brand spanking new, and especially should have figured to clarify. I'm assuming this would be a Mando and Grogu release,
Right.
because it's new media, it's Disney, and you know how they do that weird thing where it's like if it appears in a different media, even if it's like a split second, they'll like opt to put it in that package, kind of like Oppo.
Right.
The 501st Army Builder is from Book of Boba Fett. Like that doesn't make any sense, but I'm sure it'll be a Mando and Grogu release. Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
I hope so as well because they kind of look a little bit similar, but
And if it's not, if it's a re-release, will you be getting it?
if it's the same exact sculpt and all that,
Yeah.
I mean, I already have two.
Yeah. I already have two, so I wouldn't grab another. But if this is an updated figure, I'd probably grab two to replace the other two. Or shift the other two behind.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the Snowtrooper. It's one of my favorite designs in all of Star Wars. Of course, all OT troopers are classic, iconic, but Snowtrooper just goes so hard, and I think it's just such an easy figure that they can improve upon. And it's been a long time since we've seen a release of it, even though it's not a particularly expensive figure. It'd just be nice to get it back out there. Maybe they could actually do some weathering on it too, because that is one thing because I was looking through like Snowtrooper screenshots recently, and most of them are like dirty as hell. So I would really like to maybe see some weathering applied, because they got a lot of dirt and grit and grime on them, like in the actual movie itself.
Right.
Here's what's going to happen. They will re-release the same figure, add that cannon from the image that you showed, and make it like a $40 deluxe release.
Man, I would honestly, I would be down for that. Even though I have a 3D printer, I could easily print out an e-web cannon.
Bro, why does this go so hard?
Right.
Like,
I'm saying.
that's a hard shot right there.
Yeah.
It's you and the boys right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they could use a little bit of weathering. The original figure was pretty clean. And since it's new media, it could be brand new figure, could have paint on it. We know they love to spend that money on the new media figures.
Yeah, I think Threefold Path has something good to say here. With it being a movie instead of a TV show, I'm hoping for some extra support from Lucasfilm to get the best figs possible.
Extra support, baby.
I mean, I'm thinking about like Force Awakens and stuff. Like all that red and black box love. And I mean, back then it was horrible, but I don't know. Maybe that can be handled better today.
Yeah.
And people, generally speaking, like Mando. Like, it's very popular, so
Yeah.
I'm getting better vibes. I'm getting better vibes here. All right, moving on. Let me get rid of that comment. Imperial stormtroopers, specifically from Mando and Grogu.
Okay.
New sculpt, new sculpt, new sculpt.
This is going to be a straight up repack of that 2020 storm.
Yeah, probably.
I really just want them to give the same respect that they give to the clone troopers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've already got an updated clone trooper. We need an updated stormtrooper. There are quite a few things that could be tweaked on the 2020 stormtrooper.
Like, for example,
The helmet. We could get a holster variant. I think the
Bicep swivel.
Yeah,
swivel.
exactly.
What's with the helmet?
I think the helmet's too small on the Black Series.
Oh,
I think it needs to be a little bit bigger.
so
Especially
Justin doesn't like it when it's too big, and for you this is too small.
Well, all right. Whoa. So clones and Stormies are different for me. Like,
Okay.
I just want it to look accurate to what we see on the screen. Like, at the end of the day, that's all I want. So, like, Stormtroopers, I think the helmets are too big because in the films, they're CGI. So it's like they made the proportions however they wanted to make it. Even if, like, oh, a human head can't really fit in there, just put it on a ball joint. I don't care. I don't want the human heads. And on the Stormtroopers,
Exactly.
there was human heads because they're all practical. So I do
True.
think having that bigger helmet would help the visual look of the 2020 Black Series Stormtrooper, especially the more and more I prefer the OT aesthetic, like the 77 Empire Return aesthetic for the Stormtrooper helmets.
I mean, I really hate to say it, but I feel like the SH Figure Arts reissue of the Stormtrooper has been a real eye-opener.
Oh yeah.
Been a real eye-opener when you put
I have three.
when you put them right next to each other. You're like,
Really?
that Black Series version's not looking so hot anymore.
Wait, how did you get 3?
One I asked for Christmas, so my mom bought one off Big Bad.
Oh,
I bought one on AmiAmi, and then I bought
Okay.
one on Amazon Japan when it went to like $50.
okay. I see.
I've been doing a little bit of army building with these S8, like the new. Well, it's the re-release of the SH that has like more
Yeah.
green lens.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very, very, very subtle. But I genuinely think that's like one of my favorite toys ever. Like, just, it's one of my favorite figures ever. I love Stormtroopers, and it's just, it's almost every single thing I wanted for an OT Stormtrooper, which is a bigger helmet that is geared towards the OT design, the holster, the bicep swivel. I mean, just overall better articulation. 3 weapons, 3 sets of hands. Really, it's just the helmet and the proportion. That's like my main thing about it that I love. But I love fist hands, pointing. Like,
Exactly.
It's amazing.
And it was how much?
It was like
Around 40, 50?
From AmiAmi, it was like 55, and then shipping was like $20. So really not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think obviously Hasbro could do a great job updating the Stormtrooper. They did a great job updating the Clone Trooper. So
That's
think,
yeah. You go. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I just think they just need to do it, and this would be a great opportunity to do it because it'd be new media, new high budget, maybe new figure, something like that. You know.
Yeah, but that is a good point though, Nate. And I wanted to add that to my point is just for action display, like the 2023 clone. That's kind of what made me realize that the 2020 Stormtrooper is starting to get a little bit outdated for me because the clones have so many upgrades and those thighs are thicker. They got the shoulder or the shoulder armor on the O-ring and the bicep swivel and you know, all these other upgrades that I want for Stormies. So kind of irrelevant to me now because I bought the SH figure arts, but if
for
they
the
do decide,
community,
yeah,
for the
like if they do
community,
decide to
of
do that,
course.
I'd probably pick up a couple more
Yeah.
Black Series. It's not like I'm getting rid of my 2020 Black Series ones.
Yeah.
So,
And then there is that other thing that you always say that these kinds of figures need to be out there all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Stormtrooper. It should be available always.
and Stray Oto Gunga brings up an excellent point, which is another thing, and that is the Rogue One Stormtrooper design. That's what they've used forever, like in all future Disney projects. It is their own take on a Stormtrooper. So, like, even all of these in the screenshot, these are all different, specifically the helmet.
Yeah.
Because they're so perfect, you know, and in the OT,
Yeah.
I feel like it's like there's more charm associated with it because it's such like a hands-on. I'm not going to say it was low budget. Well, maybe the original, but like Empire and Return, even they're still kind of messed up. And
Well, yeah. There was like a couple different molds they used for the helmets.
yeah.
Through
So
all
I'm
the
getting-
movies.
That's why I'm
so.
getting the Mayfix.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
two helmets.
Exactly.
Oh, you're getting Mayfix.
Can you believe this action?
Oh,
Going for
man.
2.
Can you believe this guy?
Two
Who is this?
Mayfix. I have no idea. I don't know who I'm talking to. Man, 2 of them.
Yeah. Crazy times here on Out of the Basement. But
Aren't they
It's because I'm
also-
passing on so many. It's because of my Disney thing that I don't like buy those figures. It's just like I have so much more budget when I just stick to a few different eras that I enjoy, you know?
yeah.
Well, let me tell you. I mean, in 2024, from what I saw, Hasbro released, I mean, with everything that was released and archive, repacks, re-releases, everything, it was around 100 figures in 2024, at least from the list that I saw. I think that I got in 2024 something around 15 Black Series figures out of all of those
Wow.
100 released.
And they were all the Holocom figures, right?
Yeah, sure. No, what else? What else? I mean, I also had to take a step back and rethink my Black Series collecting because, as you guys know, when you have the channel and at one point you start getting all the things that they release because you want to review them.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, in 2024, I had to take a step back and rethink all of that because initially I was collecting only the things from the movies, from the 6 movies. And then I started watching Clone Wars, and I think that that kind of messed up my plan.
Yeah.
And I got into the Clone Wars and all the clones and everything. So I think that it was after I watched The Acolyte, I said to myself that I need to rethink my Black Series collecting. And same as what you, Nate, said, I stopped practically buying anything from all of these shows, and I will try to stick to the movies and few of the series that I like. But this could actually be a hot take as well. I'm almost thinking that I have practically everything, almost everything that I want from
Dang.
Star Wars. Maybe.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. You know, the main.
I feel like I still have a long way to go.
I do have some that I want, but I wouldn't say that I have a long way to go. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
That's at least
That's totally
how I
fair.
feel. That's how I feel for now. Doesn't mean that I will stop, reviewing Black Series on the channel and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I feel.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
I agree with Jayhawk. My overall spending or my overall purchases did go down last year. But as I always try to say, like, the quality and just like how hard the ones that I did pick up hit me was like the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah.
So like I'm buying less, but the ones I did pick up just really hit the spot, like the Super Battle Droid, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure.
So sometimes I think people get the wrong impression, like, oh, Justin's one step away from leaving the line altogether. Like, bro, no. I love the Black Series. I have
Same.
plenty.
Same.
I have like 15 things on pre-order right now from TBS.
Same.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, we are getting a lot of great figures in the upcoming months in the
Oh, yeah.
Black Series. So,
Oh, yeah. Captain Silvo, boys.
Hey, pretty obvious choice, I think, for them to release this.
Ooh, asterisk. Jod Nana would, but it's like speculated that this
Yeah.
would be a different look for him.
Right.
okay.
He has
It-
a few.
Well, and it would make sense because this is essentially the same costume as the figure that's already released. He just has like a bandolier on and a helmet, so they could get reuse out of that body. So I think Silva would make sense.
Bro.
You're gonna shave your head, Justin?
Hey, yo.
That's
Every super
crazy.
chat. This is my super chat emote every time. Every time. Okay,
pew pew pew.
this
pew,
gives
pew,
me
pew,
the
pew,
perfect
pew,
opportunity. Oh, yeah, Nate got the blicky. Thank you so much, the Sex Man official, for the $100. I almost said group chat. Super chat.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity for me to say the most pretentious thing I've ever said in my entire life. I can't shave my head right now because I'm growing it out for a role.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Bro, they told me. They said don't get a haircut this weekend.
Oh man.
I crossed my heart on that. I crossed my heart.
You're gonna show up on set and they're gonna kick you out.
I swear on everything they said to maintain your hair and your current, like, everything about yourself until they're done with the scene. Not that anyone would ever notice that, but gotta
Yeah.
follow protocol. But yes, thank you so much for the channel support. It really goes a long way. And yeah, thank you. My heart's like beating right now. It's like freaking, I got my blood pressure going. It's too cold to shave. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to shave. I am going to definitely get a haircut soon. People have starting to comment, like, really? Why do people care so much? I've seen some comment, wow, Justin really needs to get a haircut.
It's because you always get your hair cut regularly. You're not like me. The old couple times a year cut.
Bro, like, I don't know. Like, I kind of like it.
I always like having my hair longer. I mean, I used to have really long hair. So,
Really?
oh yeah. Like in high school, my hair was probably like down to right here.
Ooh.
But-
No, it is true.
Well,
but
you
it's,
are in a band, so.
Yeah, that is facts.
Yeah.
No, Big Bendo, it is true, but I was just joking. Like, it's a background. I'm doing, like, a little bit of extra work in Chicago, so that is real. I was not kidding. I
Yeah.
really am. If
Now we need to know more.
Catch me on Chicago Fire for all the moms out there that are watching the stream and love that show. I'll be in the background of one of those scenes.
Dude, hopefully your scene doesn't get cut. We'll riot. We'll riot.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I actually go back tomorrow.
Whoa.
It's a 2-day. It's a 2-dayer.
Reshoots, bro?
No reshoots. Just got to finish. Just got to wrap it up. Yes, it was paid.
Damn.
Oh, no. My fiance. OMG. Can we imagine Justin with a man bun? Hell no.
I couldn't. I could not imagine Justin with long hair at all. That'd be bizarre.
What the? The shaggy look just confirms that Justin is the Black Series Unabomber.
The Black Series Unabomber, specifically.
Nice. All right. This will be a pass for me. I did enjoy the Skeleton Crew, but I just haven't been picking up any of the figures. How about you guys?
Nope.
Yeah, it'll be a pass.
Not a single one. Not even Captain Brutus.
Did you like the show?
I did. It was fine. Nothing special. Just a fine little fun adventure to watch weekly, you know.
That's fair. No Brutus though. Man, Action, you're
Brutus, no. I mean, I am aware I've put him on my top 10 list, even though I don't have him, but I do agree with everything that people say, with the design, with the beauty of the horrendous look of the guy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Hasbro really translated it well into the figure form. They always tend to do great job with alien characters with their figures. So, but as I said, he went in that category of mine of not getting anything from all of these shows. You know, that's the only reason. I had some other figures on pre-order that I wanted to get, so my funds went in the other direction.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally fair. Totally fair. Let's move on. Pirate Vane, because this guy is the only reoccurring character in Skeleton Crew. It's the only character that was in something else, which is amazing. I love that we finally got a show that didn't over rely on cameos.
True.
Now this one, I feel like Nate's gonna pick this one up.
Vane is definitely tempting.
This is a Nate figure.
Simply because he does fall into category of pre-existing Star Wars alien.
Okay.
You know?
True.
But we'll see. We'll have to see. If he's amazing like Brutus, if they go all out, sculpt, paint, weapons, etc., I'd be down.
But I mean, how many weapons can he have? Brutus did have a lot of weapons, so
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how many weapons Vane actually has on him. Maybe
Yeah.
2, 3, I don't know. But yeah. He would go, if anything, it'd be like LMC. And he'd go into my Cantina display just like
Of
Brutus.
course.
Yeah.
you can always put it in a cantina.
Yep. And yeah, exactly. As Mr. Scorn points out, the first Nikto,
Yeah.
which that could eventually mean we'd be one step closer to maybe the Nikto from Jabba's palace. JK, I think they actually look fairly different, so.
Right. That's like what everyone says about every species, and then it's like, wait, they have a completely different design.
Yeah.
I would skip this. I'm at the point where I want it to be OT specific. Like, if they came out with a laxive rack, I would sell my Brutus and put laxive rack in the canteen. Like, it does kind of slightly annoy me. Not annoy me, it's just like, I know that it's from Skeleton Crew. I know it's not from Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So I would prefer a laxive rack. I would prefer the Nick-2 from Return of the Jedi.
Right. No, I 100% agree with you. Unc Doug.
Doubt.
But yeah, I agree with you, though. Ultimately, it would be nice to just get... Now here's some
Bro,
real
look at
heads...
our boy cheesing. Look at our boy
Here's-
cheesing.
Here's some real head scratchers. Obviously, we love Andor.
Yep.
But we cannot deny those figures were massive, colossal, peg-warming failures almost across the board.
I'm gonna buy every single one though.
So, seeing them jump back in for some season 2 looks, I'm just like, that Lucasfilm mandate is probably hurting Hasbro. That Lucasfilm mandate where they're like, you got to do X amount of new media figures.
Yeah.
I got to say, even though I love Peak Door, I'll probably pass on this.
They pegworm everywhere, bro. They're still at Walmart. They're still at my local Walmart, and they're all like $10 on Amazon. I
Yeah.
feel like that's pretty safe to say. They are massive pegwarmers. However, pegwarming isn't indicative of quality.
Of course,
Like,
of course.
True.
I'm just saying I was
Right.
simply shocked because I would suspect like for Andor season 2 they'd go like the Rise of Skywalker treatment where they would do like really safe, easy picks.
Yeah.
Like what we've seen where it's like Cassian, but he's also a TIE fighter pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I figured they would just probably like stick to troopers and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Luthen, season 2 Luthen.
Yeah, this isn't his. Well, it is from the trailer. We're not sure of the design though, so we just
Yeah,
know
of
it's like a
course.
season 2 Luthen. Now we are gonna get Cinta, which is I like that they're at least continuing the crew of that heist arc,
True.
but I fear that we're gonna get nobody else. This also could be her season 2 look. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's her look from this arc. She has a few different looks from this show.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're gonna do Vel, you might as well do Cinta. I mean, I know the peg warming element, but as a super fan of the show, I have decided I am going to buy. Well, I have all the Andor figures that are currently available right now, but I have made the decision I'm gonna buy every Andor figure that they put out.
Wow.
Just
Every?
because,
Okay.
yeah, think it's easily, and I'm not saying definitive. This is my own personal subjective opinion. I think Andor is the best Disney Star Wars by a pretty significant margin. I love the more mature themes, and I love the atmosphere and the rich dialogue and the character depth.
Are you including Rebels in
Same.
that, Justin?
It's like hard for me to differentiate like the animated series, I guess. I was more so comparing it to like the Disney Plus like live action. Also, hi mom. And hello Kenobi Jabroni. Attaboys. It's a good decision, Justin. Justin is right. Agreed, Justin. I'm trying, bro. The glaze is crazy. I will glaze. I definitely glaze Andor for sure. It's peak to me, and I just decided I'm like, if I'm literally cutting out all the other Disney stuff, I'm gonna latch on to this one that I really love, and I'm gonna support those figures. And I like the figures that we have, regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this would be a pass for you both, though, Cinta.
If it's season 1 Cinta, it might be a different story. If she can go with Vel, because I do have Vel. I have Vel. I have Luthen from season 1. Have Mon Mothma.
I love the mental gymnastics here because everyone is like, "Oh my god, he always hates Disney Star Wars." But now that I actually love a Disney Star Wars show, they're like, "Well, he doesn't like actual Star Wars."
Star Wars.
Hilarious.
Got to move the goalpost, brother.
Yep. You gotta move the goalpost.
Yeah, if she matches Vel, I'd be in. I mean, unless season 2 is just really like so hot fire that even I can't deny,
Uh-huh.
you know, picking up season 2 versions of the characters, but we'll have to see. But I think the next Andor rumor is a guaranteed pickup.
Oh.
Kino.
Oh, you already know. I would love it if it's the prison outfit too. Obviously, we don't technically know if Kino lived or died,
Right.
so maybe he could be in season 2. But my wishful thinking is that it's the prison jumpsuit, and that would just be a really, really dope figure to have.
Mm.
I'd be down for a 2-pack. Give me another Cassian. I'd buy another Cassian if it was the prison jumpsuit.
Bro, I love how Iodine took the bait and he thought I didn't know that he was being sarcastic. Bro, reverse psychology. I got you, bud.
Yeah, Justin's always
I
one
gotcha.
step ahead.
I'm always one step ahead. I'm the architect of all your pain. Anyway, Kino definitely
Shut
pick
up.
Wildon's just on that. He's on that brain rot when it comes to this. He
He
hates
said-
Clone Wars. He hates Andor. He
says-
hates everything. He's a hater.
Now he says, I want the hot toy. I want the figure arts. I
already
want
know.
the Mayfair.
Toby, first human feet in Black series.
The dogs would be barking.
Huh.
I mean, Endor Leia kind of has the dogs out. She's got those sandals on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who else lets him bark though. I don't think anyone really. I'm looking around. I feel like it's got to be Endor Leia.
Yeah. I'd pick this up in a heartbeat. I love this prison arc.
Bruh.
Jesus. Moma's not a human, though. He said human feet.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Jar Jar's not a human.
Human feet. Human.
Gamorrean Guard not a human. Definite pickup for me. I'd even pick up Melshi. I would pick up Prison Melshi over a Rogue One Melshi. In all honesty.
Dang.
Because I'm one of those people who I kind of don't like Rogue One, but I love Andor. So,
But don't
Oh,
you
really?
don't you think? Okay, have you watched Rogue One since Andor though?
bro, look, Justin hates all these two. Just prison arc. Yeah. I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out live on stream. Look, there's another one that says Justin. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Nate.
Well, I asked you a question, but
Oh,
you're
what
too
was your
busy
question?
crashing out. I said, have you watched Rogue One since you've watched Andor?
Since I've watched Andor, I want to say I did one time, but it was like more so like I put it on to fall asleep. And I mean that in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way. Because you know how some people are like, yeah, I put that on to fall asleep. Sometimes I will put on like good movies to fall asleep.
And sometimes you put Rogue One. But
Yep.
why don't you like it?
For Rogue One,
Yeah.
I feel like the third act, like over, what am I trying to say? Like the first two acts are overshadowed by the third act because the third act is so at least visually entertaining because it's just straight up Star Wars porn with like action, explosions, lasers. And I
Yeah.
feel like the first two acts are actually kind of boring, and I don't really like any of the characters. Like I'm not a fan of K2 as the comedic relief. At the time, I thought Cassian was just an edgier Han Solo. I thought Jin was kind of boring, and just everything was falling flat for me. And I just think the Vader scene really like made me glaze that movie at first. I was like, oh my god, that was the best freaking thing ever. And then I like really thought about the rest of the movie. And I also think they over rely on just cheap nostalgia gimmick, like Dr. Evazan and Ponda Baba, just totally unnecessary. Of course, they had to show R2 and 3PO, totally unnecessary. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has.
it's like
its issues.
over reliance on nostalgia.
I think it. Obviously, we've talked about Rogue One a lot, and one of my biggest problems was always Cassian specifically. So
Really?
getting his backstory has honestly helped me enjoy the movie even more because I'm like, oh, I actually like Cassian now. I don't just think he's like Justin said. I just thought Cassian was a cheap, edgy Han Solo ripoff because that's kind of all he is in Rogue One, without the context of Andor. So I feel like it, especially after Andor season 2, I feel like Rogue One will probably be pretty damn enjoyable.
Nate, did you
Yeah.
like long legs?
Yeah. Why?
All right, because bro's trying to single me out here.
Oh.
Nate likes it too.
Oh, yeah. Longlegs was pretty great.
Yeah. All right, Kino.
Mm-hmm.
Then this one we've actually seen leaks.
Yep. We've seen a lot of this figure, actually. We've seen the chest piece. We've seen the helmet. So this is the TIE Avenger Cassian look. And I'll probably grab this one because it'll be a trooper. The helmet will stay on.
Yeah, have you seen this leaked image action? We might have to show you after.
This one, no.
All right.
Actually, no.
You know, let's pull it up. Let's see if I can find it. Because
Yeah,
now I just have so many leak folders.
All these leaks.
Like, look at all this. Those are the Death Troopers. I need to, like... Oh, okay, this has got it. Yeah, right here. So this is what
Ooh.
it'll look like.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the helmet. Pretty dope.
Yeah, it looks good.
Rebels looking helmet.
Yeah. It'll be a pickup.
Well, I
But
don't know.
what-
I will have to think about it.
What's he gonna fly?
Again.
Exactly.
All right, now the prequel stuff.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Nate, what do we got here? What do we got?
Well, we've already seen the leaks and rumors of Ol, Palpatine, and Mace.
Yeah.
There seems to be some sort of final arrest 2-pack coming out. And so it seemingly seems like Hasbro is building out a scene because we've got a couple other Jedi. A couple other Jedi that are part of this scene. Kit Fisto. We knew he was coming. We've seen pieces of him. This is going to be a straight repack.
But with Jedi robes this time.
Yeah, most likely with the robe. Most likely with the robe. To match the Senate arrest scene. And then we've got Sassy, however you want to say it, Tin himself, also present for Palpatine's arrest. Another key figure.
The bro who didn't even block.
Yep, bro couldn't even block once. At least Kit Fisto blocked.
Yeah, he blocked like 2 or 3 times at the very least. So,
See?
Freddy Krueger with horns.
yeah.
Right?
I'll take him though. I'll
Yeah.
At this point, any and all prequel Jedi, 100%.
I agree.
And Justin, hit me with the name of the other one, because I can never remember this bro's name.
This is Aegon Kolar.
Yes, Aegon Kolar. He's just getting stabbed by a
Bro
one.
is still in his like original stance. Like, what is he doing?
I love that CGI Palpatine. That's
Yeah.
That's some good stuff. Look, bro, looks like he's from Shrek.
Oh my god. Yeah, so Aegon Kolar and Saucy Saucy, whatever.
Saucy.
Prequel Jedi for the arrest scene. So yeah, we'll get Kit. Kit we know is coming for sure. He's getting that Revenge of the Sith card back release.
Mm-hmm.
Sith Scream Stun. Get out of here. Get that out of here.
I love the gymnastics of the. It's the Sith scream, bro. They described it in the novelization.
These are all pickups.
Yeah,
Kit
these are
Fisto was
definitely
beheaded. What?
these are definitely pickups, without a doubt. More Jedi, more prequel Jedi. I love that they're building out a scene too. Haven't seen them do that in a while.
Yeah.
That arrest scene was weak sauce. 4 Jedi versus 1 Sith defeated. Ridiculous. Thank you for the $5. And I agree. It's okay to say something was horribly shot and edited, and like that was a very awkwardly shot scene. Obviously, because Ian McDiarmid was an older gentleman who couldn't do that crazy shit while they were filming.
What? I thought that was real.
Yeah. But that still doesn't change the fact that it was just an incredibly awkwardly presented scene. And I even as a kid, I always hated how easily these Jedi masters, the Senate Sith drip blinded. Now that I can believe.
Yeah. That is absolutely true, but still though, awesome to see.
Or you're kind of spitting, not Obi-Wan. Kind of spitting.
When people do the gymnastics to explain the first 6 movies, but when someone does it to a Disney product, they say books don't matter. It's true. It's facts.
I love the actual scene doesn't do justice to how good the choreo. That's right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you can write whatever you want in a book. But that doesn't mean, well, this was much better in the book, so the scene gets a complete pass. Like, no, it's okay to say it's just an awkward scene, bro. He actually did that unprompted. I agree. Also, I agree with Kyle here.
Yep.
These will all be new sculpts, I assume. Not just the head, obviously, but
I don't
the
know.
body.
Probably Saucy, because he's kind of got a different shape to him.
Mm-hmm.
Kid will be a repack for sure. Just
Yeah, Kit's a repack, 100%. I don't know what Agen's full costume look like, what kind of robe scheme he has.
might be some leg reuse on these.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Shakti and Luminar Unduli. They're not 100% new.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Ayla Sakura slash
Are you-
Ventress slash Orasing legs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you picking those up, Action?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Prequel
What-
Jedi's.
What about Sebulba?
Don't
I
break
do
my
have
heart.
him.
Don't
I
break
do
my
have
heart.
him on pre-order.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Saucy. Saucy 10. He's saucy.
Yeah, I mean,
More
these are just
Jedi.
common sense pickups for me. Any
I
and all
mean-
prequel Jedi.
The only thing that I hope is that they will come with those Jedi robes.
Yeah.
I mean,
For sure.
with most of the images that we have, when we see them, we know them like this, you know.
Mm.
So,
Sean Spittin. All right,
yeah,
we'll-
for sure.
we're all going to pick these up. I'm really
Yeah.
curious to hear your guys' thoughts about the final leak here, or rumor, I should say. Oddball. From Revenge of the Sith, a clone pilot.
This
How you
one's
guys-
crazy.
How would you guys feel about this?
This is a day one slam dunk pre-order pickup
All right.
because I love the clone Revenge of the Sith clone pilot. It's a great design.
All right. Action.
Big
I
fan.
think I think I would get it as well.
What do you think, Justin?
Bro, odd choice. I see what you did there.
Haha.
Oddball why? Because he's a clone pilot. I feel like I'm not really surprised at this. This is a pickup for me too. I like the clone pilots. And I'm pretty sure in classic Battlefront 2,
Arc 170 HasLab confirmed.
Battlefront 2 2005 clone pilot. Didn't they have these? Yeah. Let me show you.
Pletho, he's not in a lat.
Right. Oh, that was a voice crack. I'm 29 years old.
Right.
He wasn't a lat in the Clone Wars. I already know that's what he's
Yeah.
gonna say. Technically, Oddball is from the Clone Wars, where he drives, he pilots.
Thanks, Hunter. Oddball is 212.
Come on, what are we doing? Web page. I'm trying to show you guys how this is also a design. Here we go. In the original Battlefront 2, when you're doing the outer space missions.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 100% down for that. That's cool.
Yep.
I always felt bad for these troopers because there's so much digital detail in Revenge of the Sith, and you see their bodies flying when they get exploded.
Yep.
It's always just kind of sad. I'm like, ooh, it's kind of gruesome.
Oddball is his name.
Yeah, he's actually mentioned by name in the film. Obi-Wan says Oddball,
Oh,
you and your team, whatever he says, come up on me. And then they fight the vulture droids and the other.
nice. Now I have to get him. If Obi-Wan says his name, I have to get him.
That's your one rule. If
That's-
Obi-Wan says their
Yeah,
name,
that's the rule. That's the rule.
Obi-Wan does just straight up leave his ass in the dust because Anakin says, I'm going to go help them out. And then he's like, no, they're doing their job so we can do ours. That's the scene.
yep. Just goes to show you the difference between Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Psycho, did you miss when someone was asking, is that the name of the character or you just mean oddball name? Like it's going to be a random, we don't know the name yet. I was answering that person's question, bro.
Psycho's drunk. Like always.
Honestly. Oh, did you bring this up, or am I tripping?
No, I did.
Okay.
I brought that up. But Bush the Dragon coming in with a $4.99 super chat who says, guys, there is footage of the original choreographed fight scene between the Jedi and Palpatine. That looks amazing. Look it up. It's frustrating. I've seen it.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw it on like Reels, like Instagram Reel.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Yeah, Plo Koon would never. Exactly. Yeah, I guess you could say the outfit is kind of similar to the AT-AT driver. Mm-hmm. Too many twolies.
I think he's joking. That's bait. I'm not taking that bait because not Obi-Wan. I buy every clone trooper they put out.
There are more leaks coming. Luke Ness said that he's got so many leaks that he's got another video planned that's going to cover more Force Awakens, gaming, Empire, Kenobi. He said all of that. Mm-hmm. Any speculation of the other leaks? So, what's left for Empire? Like, what could you see them giving us that we still need?
Boba Fett.
True.
Definitely Boba Fett, yes.
A new Boba.
I would love to get FX7 and 21B, which is the medical droids.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The more humanoid one is 21B, and then the tower-looking thing, like in the classic Battlefront, it's like the health station. That's FX7. I think. Let me double-check that, so I'm not a fake fan.
Oh, yeah. Bespin Leia. I'd love it.
Yeah, I was right.
Lobot's a given.
Yeah, Bespin Guard, Lobot. They need to redo Bespin Luke, honestly.
Facts.
That's right. Yep.
IG-88 retool, that'd be sick.
Yeah, IG-88 needs... They need to... I hope they retool the IG-12 body.
Yeah, Ugnaughts. I'd take a couple Uggies.
Yeah, they do have the new IG body.
Mm-hmm. They could at least maybe use the arms and legs. Do torso. Yeah, Ugnaughts would be great. But yeah, Lukeness also said gaming. So hopefully more KOTOR. Get that team going.
Mm-hmm.
Or keep it going since we got Bastila. We can get Mission. Mission would be so easy. And we have freaking Zalbar. We need Mission.
Yeah, Captain Nita too from Empire. General Riken.
Or for the gaming, will it be what's the name of the game? Outlaws?
Oh yeah. True. They could do the main character from Outlaws.
Yeah.
Lord Starkiller. That'd go hard.
Ooh.
That would go hard.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Darth Educator brings up a great Empire pick. Wilro Hood.
Hey, they have the Camtono.
Right. Dude, they could give us a Wilro. Just give us a new head, reuse some random body, paint it orange. Come on.
Yeah. No, I still think there's a pretty decent amount of Empire stuff, and yeah, I hope they do some classic Battlefront, bro. I'd be down for some classic Battlefront.
Mm-hmm.
They could redo Commandos.
I mean,
bring them back.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did Lukeness say? Empire gaming.
It was Empire gaming. Let me see here. I can. Force Awakens and Kenobi.
What do we expect from the Force Awakens?
Better Ray, I guess?
Better Ray?
Yeah. This is kind of tough because Lukeness has mentioned Force Awakens a couple times, but honestly, like from some conversations that we've had with some people, it almost seems like sequel trilogy figures aren't happening right now.
At all.
So it is kind of surprising for me that they would even entertain the idea of doing anniversary Force Awakens figures. I think they should.
Mm-hmm.
I would personally be interested in Force Awakens anniversary figures, but
Never got Finn or Poe
yeah,
or Rey photoreal from TFA.
yeah, none of them have photoreal from TFA. So
Oh,
but-
Poe is especially good.
yeah, Poe's really good from
Yeah.
TFA. They could finally release Poe's 2-pack figure as a single release and do like a nice photoreal update on it, since
True.
that's like his more common outfit.
True. I
But-
would get that.
But I honestly, just based on conversations we've had with people, I don't know about the Force Awakens figures. I think that's honestly a little far fetched. But I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. Real quick, Pavlo down? Pavlo? I know it's like a military term, isn't it? Or am I
Pavlo.
going crazy?
I don't know.
Well, thank you for joining the channel membership. That's Basement Battalion. Best way to support us. Let's go ahead, play a quick clip for you. Thank you so much.
You both really stepped up in the heat of battle. Both of you showed valor out there. Real courage. You're both officially being made ARC troopers.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And yeah,
Here,
I
we
forget
would
if you
say-
mentioned...
Yeah, sorry.
I was just going to say Stormtrooper. I don't know if you mentioned that, though. Because I was reading the chat, but like a new First Order Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Go
yeah. Definitely. Because the old one is really bad. So much so that I got a lot of SHF cheap.
Yeah.
Right,
That was the
right,
one
right.
good thing. Is
Yeah.
that the sequel trilogy SH Figure Arts figures very affordable. Most of
Yeah.
them cheaper than a Black Series figure.
Still are.
Yep.
I mean, from the episode 9, Rey goes for around $20, I think, on Ami.
Yeah, there was a used one. I almost picked it up, but I decided not to because I was just like, it's just another figure I don't need. They had a used one for like $14 on Ami.
And you don't have that Rey.
No, but I have the Black Series version.
Yeah, Black Series is a good one as
Yeah.
well. The likeness is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, like it's tempting because it was so cheap. Like an SH Figure Arts for $14.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Even if you don't like the character, that's a crazy price for SHF.
right.
But I mean, we still don't have a great the Force Awakens Rey.
Yep.
Mayfix is not that good. Black Series is definitely not good. The only good Black Series, the Force Awakens Rey that I have is the one that came with a speeder because you can cover up her face.
Yep.
That's the best Rey that they've done for the movie, you know.
Mhm.
And come to think of it, SHF didn't even make that Rey.
Yeah. No,
Ever.
they didn't. It was just
Ever, for some
Mayfix.
reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick, shout out to Renoaz22 for the 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate you. One of the
Thank
best
you,
ways to
Renoaz.
support us. I'll drop a link in the live chat. Thank you so much, man. All right, you boys ready for some recent pickups?
Sure.
Ooh, Island Journey. I guess that is true. Island Journey Ray is kind of
Oh,
TFA.
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair
But
enough.
that's a good figure. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So we're going to do some recent pickies.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
All right. Let's go.
Hey, now we're here at Jabba's Palace.
Hey, yo.
We made it.
Yeah. Action, you got some recent pickups for us?
I don't have much. I have few of them. Well,
Guest of honor.
first, one of the things that I have here that I'm working on at the moment, and none of these are even Star Wars related, but I'm in a process of making another AliExpress 112 accessories video, And so I found this. This is 1/12 motorcycle, like a Harley Davidson knockoff, and it's die cast.
snap.
Ooh,
It was around 15, $20, something like that.
that looks
And
sweet.
I got it mainly because I got the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech KO of Winter Soldier.
Mm.
So this will go great with that one. But as I said, I'm working on it. And then I recently got into liking a bit more those amazing Yamaguchi figures. Because you guys know me, you know how much I love to pose figures. And before, when they were releasing some of their first Marvel figures, I was kind of not into the design of Revoltech.
Yeah.
Those figures, I mean, just didn't do it for me. I knew that the articulation is amazing, but for the design, it was kind of a turn off for me, you know. But recently, because I started getting more of those knockoffs, and by the way, for some reason, amazing Yamaguchi knockoffs. First, there are a lot of them, and second, they are fantastic. I don't know why, but those, for the most part, are fantastic. And so I decided, because I have so many knockoffs of amazing Yamaguchi, I have to go out and try to get at least one or two original amazing Yamaguchi figures, and that is why I've decided to get this guy here.
Ooh.
This is the Arkham Knight
Hey, yo.
Batman, the original one,
Nice.
and
Sick.
I got it for around $16 on, no, not 16, 60 bucks on AmiYami. 16 would be
That's on Alley. That's the Alley Express
That's the
version.
alley. Yeah. I got it mixed up, you know. But yeah, for $60, and the initial price was around 100, if I'm not mistaken. And so I decided to get it. But when I said on my channel that I will get this guy, a lot of people told me that it's so bad, that it has all kinds of QC issues and everything. The cape goes under the shoulder pauldron. You know, the people had breakages on their figures.
Ooh.
But nevertheless, I think that I'll have a lot of fun with this one. I think that the posing will be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
And I also have the 1.5 Amazing Yamaguchi Joker coming as well.
Ooh.
Dope.
I got that one also for around 60. And because I got the Batman, I had to have the Joker, you know. And when I saw that they are making the re-release, the 1.5, but with even more accessories, I don't know if you guys saw, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Even more accessories. I mean, the crazy amount of accessories, and the posing of that figure looked so crazy to me that I decided I have to have him. I'm looking forward even more to that Joker than to this Batman, to be honest, you know.
Damn. Yeah, they're fun
snap.
figures. They're super
Yeah.
fun once you get the hang of them.
Let me tell you, I mean, with all the CT Toys releases and the official, you know, Mayfax, SHF, Black Series, everything, there is one figure that I can't stop messing around with. And do you guys know which one that is?
Which one?
It is this guy here.
Ooh.
Hey, yo.
This is Amazing Yamaguchi 2.0 Deadpool knockoff from AliExpress. And there are actually two versions of knockoff, a bad one and a good one, and this is a good that I had to track down after getting a bad one, you know. This guy is, and you know, I've posed a lot of figures. In my life, I've posed a lot of figures in the last couple of years. This guy, after I messed around with this, and when I have to make a review for the Black Series figure, I just get bored.
Yeah.
It's like night and day. Which, of course, I mean, even with the knockoff or the original Amazing Yamaguchi is created for posing, so it's not a fair
Mhm.
comparison, obviously. But I mean, this is, if you like to mess around, like with the Rubik's cube.
Right.
You want to mess around with your figure and get a lot of crazy poses. If you can get only one figure, this is the one that you should get.
Nice.
Action display recommendation.
Hey,
Guy.
locking
This
it
is-
in.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. But then I also got from AliExpress this here. This is all Rivaltech today from me. This accessory expansion weapon pack.
Hey.
Oh, cool.
If you saw this somewhere.
Yeah. I actually had it on pre-order and I canceled it.
Oh, you canceled it. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
I saw it on pre-order on Ami, and I didn't get it. And after some time, because I got into those Rivaltech figures, I found it on AliExpress and decided to get it because the guns look fantastic and these effects that are included, like gun firing effects and then like blood spreading effects, from the gunshots. It looked kind of interesting to me, and I got it. And the crazy thing is that I got it from AliExpress expecting for it to be a knockoff, accessory pack knockoff. But I actually think that this is an original set,
Nice.
All right.
even though it's from AliExpress. They do sell original figures as well, because it has those reflective.
Yes. The
Stickers.
unpiratable.
Yeah, here, it even comes with this, like it's from a store. It almost looked like a piece of tech, like you go and buy something for your computer,
Yeah.
for your PC.
Yeah.
This is how it comes, or a phone. So that is what I'm into right now. I have more, but I'm working on some things that I don't want to talk about right now and spoil the fun.
Yeah, it's all right.
But
Yeah.
these things are the top of the list from all the things that I've got. So, and the Joker should arrive tomorrow morning, so I'm excited for that. So
Nice.
that's
Very
it for
nice.
me for now.
Very nice. Nate, you got some stuff?
I got a lot of stuff. I got a pile
Oh.
of loot
All
this
right.
week.
Oh,
I don't have
can't
any
wait to see
actual
this.
figure stuff, so you can go next if you don't mind.
What do you think that you've got that's more important than my pickups?
No, I just said I have nothing.
Some stupid physical media?
No, I
Another
don't have anything.
Matrix?
What are you going to
Another
show
Matrix?
me?
The only stuff I have is like 3D print type stuff. I got no toys.
No toys. Yeah, I got my pile of loot this week. So finally a few Black Series figures hit, so I got my Luke,
Hey, yo. Look at that
which
Luke.
terrible head. I'm going to swap it out.
Just wanted to ask, how's the head?
Not good. I don't
Again,
I
still,
don't care for it.
Oh, God, it just snapped into focus and scared the shit out of me.
it almost
It's so bad.
It almost looks like the first Black Series Return of the Jedi look.
The doe-eyed one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I said in my review of this is he's got like the doe-eyed like
Yeah.
that's literally the expression he's making with
Well,
his because his mouth is slightly open too on
Yeah.
this figure. He's
I
like,
did witness the murder of his uncle and aunt.
I mean, that's true. But I also just think the hair sculpt is not great.
Right. That's like one of the main things for sure.
They obviously flattened it so that, you could fit the blast shield helmet on his head.
Oh, right.
And he doesn't have the part on his bangs, which he needs the part. So I got my Luke finally. And with that also means I got my Leia.
Yes.
Hey.
But
Yeah.
Leia's good. So I got two
Oh,
Leia
snap.
because I need two Leia because I need one on the Tantive And then I need another one for the regular A New Hope display. So
Yes, you do.
Okay.
had to get 2 Leia. And she's a good figure, so I do not mind buying 2 up front.
I've heard people saying that it's this one is actually even better than the SHF one.
Ooh,
Now I
Yeah,
have the
Mr.
SHF
Coffee.
one.
wow. I don't have the SHF Leia, but this one is great. Her legs are kind of wonky, but that's about it though.
Yeah, because it's the same old legs, only painted in white.
Well, they're actually different. They're like a
Yeah.
different sculpt, and her hips are different too.
Really?
They like shrank the legs. It's really bizarre. They're not, obviously it's not a brand new sculpt because they're double jointed and they're pinned.
Yeah.
But they're way slimmer, and her hips are slimmer too, to like fit the dress piece here.
Oh, okay.
So, got 2 of her. Then you already know I got some Happy Meal stuff.
Hey.
I needed a Hera to open for the Ghost, so I just got the Ahsoka version of Hera. So she'll be my Hera in the Ghost. And then, better than Black Series, the brand new Farm
More
Boy
accurate
Luke
boots.
from TVC. And of course, it's not gonna. Doesn't want to focus on Luke here. Look at that hair, though. You can see it's more accurate.
Yep, and the boots are more accurate.
Yep. He's got the white boots from the movie. Because the Black Series figure, they did the dark boots from, like, promotional images.
Oh,
Yeah, or like maybe one of the original toys. I know what you mean though. It's like some reference.
Yeah, but
It's like why not just make it accurate?
this TVC Luke looks really nice for a TVC figure. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Not bad for TVC.
yeah, it's a smaller scale, so
Yep. I think they did a pretty good job, though, with this figure. And obviously, since I have the Cantina coming in the near future, I have to get Farm Boy Luke.
nice. Nice.
What's up, Nerd Alert? Nice to see you in the stream.
And like I said, I did get a pile of loot, so I do have some other goodies here that I've been sitting on. This is an SH Figure Arts figure, and this is Sheer K from Berserk.
Ooh,
She's
that's a huge set.
Yeah, she's got some fun accessories for some other figures, some swappable faces. She's got this little idol guy from the.
That's SHF, right?
Yep.
And still, R2 came with almost no accessories.
Yeah, obviously she's a smaller figure, but one of the main characters from later in Berserk. So
Nice.
I'm really glad that SH Figure Arts is actually tackling some of these side characters, because a lot of other companies never touch these characters. They just do Griffith and Guts until the end of time, until they're
Yeah.
like, that's it. So it's really awesome that they're actually doing some of the side characters. So I'm happy to have her. And then I did also have this waiting for me, and this is the Figma Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. Absolutely amazing. Dead Space is one of my favorite video games, and the figure representation is low. So any chance to get a new Dead Space figure, I'm going to take that opportunity. So yeah, this is the Figma Isaac Clarke. And
Nice.
then recently I made the decision to jump back into the Diamond Select Lord of the Rings line and kind of finish some things out. So I've just been picking up the figures I've been sleeping on. They're not great, but I love Lord of the Rings, so I just want to kind of build out that display. So I did get Saruman,
Oh,
the great Christopher Lee. He comes with alternate arms, which is a great idea since they did do sculpted plastic for his robes.
right.
So you get alternate arms, so you can actually have them, looking proper. You get the Palantir in the hand too. Amazing. Doug, I've been an anime dork, bro. I just don't talk about it. Sorry to burst your bubble.
What's the articulation on these figures?
Not great. The Saruman here is absolutely a traffic cone. Like, he literally does not even have elbow articulation.
Really?
Yeah.
Who does those?
These are this is diamond.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they included the alt arms. So you can have him at least have like a 90-degree pose, which
Yeah.
is cool. They didn't do that for Gandalf, and Gandalf suffers as a figure because of it. Because if you have his arm holding out, his sleeve is just
Yeah.
sticking straight up into the air. I'm passing on the Lord of the Rings SHF figures. They do not look that good for how expensive they are. I'll say it.
And Harry Potter?
Yeah. So that also means I had to grab a few other ones. I didn't have plain Frodo.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So had to get Frodo. And then that, of course, means I had to get Sam. Which, the head sculpt on Sam, not going to lie, just like Merry and Pippin, pretty good. For some reason, Sam, Merry, and Pippin, I think, actually look pretty solid. For non-photoreal, but jam-packed with accessories. Blue Sting? Huh? Blue Sting? Where is it?
That's nice. Yeah, I see it in there.
Oh, yeah. You get his backpack, too, so just load it up. Load it up with accessories.
Nice.
And then my last pickup here is McFarlane. And this is the Red Swamp Thing. From Swamp Thing, Alan Moore, Swamp Thing, issue 83, 84, something like that. He goes to outer space and turns red. Because that's comic books for you. But I'm a huge
Got my swamp. Got my thing.
Yep. I'm a huge Swamp Thing collector. I'll buy any Swamp Thing figure I can get my hands on. So, Swamp Thing but red, sign me up. Sign me up. So, that was my pile of loot. I've been sitting on those for quite a while. I was just really letting it build and build and build for a couple months. But yeah, honestly, I'm really not impressed by the SHF Lord of the Rings figures. They're
green one. I want a red one.
I want the red one.
Oh man.
But yeah, I don't think and I agree. Alan Moore's Swamp Thing run is goated. Code red. Yeah, he's cherry flavored now.
Yep.
But yep, so those were my pickups. Very excited to get some of these figures. I've been dying to open this Isaac Clarke. It's been sitting in my pile of loot for so long.
Nice.
Do it.
And
Do
I
it
love
That's
Do
awesome.
it now.
I love Dead Space. And the last time there was Dead Space figures was when the game originally came out way back in the day. And that was before I had fig money. So I was not buying those.
Nice. Well, oh, is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So for me, I just have some 3D print type stuff to show off.
Ooh, I will show off my one
Okay.
3D print too.
Oh, nice. Oh, actually, I just remembered. Nate, they finally shipped. I know this looks blue, but but I promise it's actually purple this time.
Okay. It looks
I-
blue as hell.
I purposely didn't send you a picture because it looks blue on camera, but I promise in person it's like a nice, deep, rich purple. So they did do it correctly for you this time. And that finally showed up. I can't. Yeah, it's blue. It's purple. You just gotta trust me. All right. All I have are a couple of 3D prints to show off. So, the first one, getting into the black Death Star rooms, we have Princess Leia's little detention cell.
Oh.
So yeah, had to bust out a whole bunch of the black filament. And luckily I had red. So we have the floor here.
Nice.
Try to... a little bit of texture on there. Really cool. It just slides right in. And it has the bench back there for Princess Leia. You know, she's laying down when Luke comes in.
Mm-hmm.
There's like some details up here, just like greebles. So yeah, we have our Leia. Which, yes, this is better than the SH Figure Arts. Coffee approves. Coffee approves, so...
But
you know,
how will she lay down?
on it, I haven't tried it yet. I still have the archive one, but there's also this attachment for the torture droid that you can attach and have it look like it's floating. So I'll do that eventually as well.
Figma figures are so over-engineered, it's not even funny.
What up, Lucas?
8 billion points of articulation. And for what? Bro has articulated knee pads. He's got ball-jointed knee pads.
Okay.
You ever see ball-jointed knee pads, anyone?
Oh no, you
Heck
broke
no.
it.
Yeah, I broke it. Crazy.
Justin's too broke for figures. Yeah, that's why I buy the SH Figure Arts. It's too broke. I'll show you this. Check that out. The AMS, bro.
Ooh, pretty.
AMS is goated.
Pretty.
And this attaches to... I just finished it this morning. Check this out, Nate.
Yo.
Do you guys recognize this scene? It's the... I'm printing the control panel right now. We'll go
Okay.
right there. And then the naval troopers will be right here. They're like when the Death Star laser goes off and they like shield their eyes. That's what this is from. So we got some AMS buttons and lights and...
That's all fine, but where are the real lights? The LEDs.
Yeah, where are the
Where's-
LEDs at?
Where's your lights and sounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the speaker at for the sounds? This thing is so... Dude, this was 555 grams of filament.
Yeah.
Because I printed in grid, so like all of this is grid. And it's just
Well-
like this is like a weapon.
You gotta print in grid.
Yep.
Grid or gyroid. Whichever one you want.
Yeah. So this piece... There's like a little peg system for this. See that?
Oh, okay.
So that should just like... Where does it go? It'll go like that.
Perfect.
Yep. So I'll put my naval troopers up there when I'm doing the control panel like now, like I said. I'll check in on that. Let's do a little live check-in on the Bamboo app. Let's do a little check. But I don't have like any figures or anything like that.
Justin hates figures. Everyone knows this.
How much for an eighth of filament? Oh no, half a kilo. Yeah, bro. Let's do a little live check on the print. I'll show you guys. This is like the most complex AMS thing like ever. Oh wait, is it done? Or no, it's not done yet.
Did you self-paint it?
Yep. Like look down here.
Holy
like many different.
Oh.
It's black, silver, green, and yellow.
Wow. That's gonna look dope when it's done, though.
Yeah.
Blast effects. Pew 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 pew. Plasma cutter. Pew pew.
Yeah, black is valuable, bro. It's like the most valuable filament.
Yep.
It's like the one you easily run out of the most.
Every single time I've ever placed an order for filament, I at least get one roll of black.
Yep.
Because that's just how often, like every single print has some black in it almost.
Yeah. I can't remember if I showed you guys my progress last week, so I'm going to do that right now. I think I put it in 3D printing in the Discord. You got to join that Discord, you guys.
I agree, Flamingo. I would love just one necromorph. Something to go with Isaac.
Actually, didn't... Where is it, bro? I swear I had a picture of it ready to go for this stream. Here it is. If you guys haven't seen this already, I can't remember if I shared this or not. But yeah, here's my progress so far. This is without my new, the black rooms.
Nice.
So, yeah, action. Here you go. These are my SH Figure Arts Stormtroopers. My SH Figure Arts 3PO and R2.
Crazy.
I've unlocked a higher percentage of my brain. I'm operating at 10%. We got the elevator over here. And I like mixing it with Black Series figures. Like these TIE pilots are just chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we got our Stormies and...
Yeah, I've actually made quite a bit of good progress on the station stackers as well, but I'm just doing like a straight row.
Yeah.
But they're
Oh,
dope.
yeah, the floor is not printed. That is just black acrylic. Because Luke designed these with these pieces of acrylic in mind. So like the cubes are 6 inches by 6 inches. So if you buy a 6 by 12 piece of acrylic, you can do 2 sections at once to where it doesn't break up in the middle, which I love. Or for a single section, you could buy 6 by 6 piece of acrylic. And there's like bundles on Amazon and stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on Amazon.
Thank you, Doug. And Obsidian, this is true. It's definitely true.
All right, I shared my progress photo in the 3D printing Discord.
Oh, snap. All right.
This is just my prototype,
Ooh.
what I've got going here at the moment. I just got my acrylic floors, so I'll be adding that, but I got 4 sections done.
Heck yeah.
Just loading up with troopers, because that's going to be my Imperial display now. That is just going to
Just
be
like
like
a whole row.
like my backdrop. But I'm not gonna print all of these ones because Lucas said he's gonna do different backgrounds and stuff. So these are just
Yeah.
like I printed out I printed out 2 of the white light ones, and I printed out 2 of the regular gray as well. Shut up, Psycho! I see you reacting.
Yeah,
This
join
looks
our
great.
Discord, though. Action, is there any chance you'll ever get into printing?
I would certainly love to. One day when I move to a bigger place, a bigger apartment.
Totally fair.
But here, where I am at the moment, I almost have no room for the figures, let alone for a 3D printer and the prints.
That's
I
fair.
would love to do it. I'm following everything that Luke does. I'm just lurking and watching and admiring and not doing anything about it.
That's fair,
But-
though. 'Cause-
I would certainly love to get into it one day. And by the time I do so, the printers will be so good.
Right?
Exactly.
They will print my food, It will be amazing.
You won't even have to install anything.
No.
It'll just show up and start printing Landspeeder Luke designs.
Yeah,
Yep.
I will probably get a printer that will print out a house for me. And that will be the first step.
You just can't print it in PLA because PLA is flammable. So
Oh, sure. I'll write that down.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I have one 3D print.
Oh, snap.
This was my 3D print project this week.
Hey.
What is it?
This is Han Solo's blaster.
Was that the DL44?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
DL44. Printed it, painted it.
Nice.
Pretty fun project. It's in a bunch of different pieces. Like this is a piece, this was a piece, this is a piece.
Nice.
So much separate printing. Yeah.
That's the one he gets in Solo,
Pew,
right?
Pew, pew. Yep. After he finds out that his last name's Solo
Yeah.
from the Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been curious to print an actual prop for a while. AMS on the handle.
Hey.
Nice.
Looks great.
AMS on the handle.
That's sick.
Uh,
Does the trigger work?
no, the trigger.
Okay.
It does not work, but I painted it myself, so the dry brushing was by me. I had to paint this up too. But yeah,
Amazing.
I've wanted to print a prop for a while, so something like this was the perfect way to do it. And we could
You
have
did a
fun with
great
this,
job
Justin.
on the weathering.
Pew, 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 pew.
Now I want an E11.
Yeah, just some simple dry brushing. And there are hella print lines on it. You just can't really see them.
Now all you
that
need
looks
are
sick.
sounds and lights.
Right? Now I want to print more prop weapons, though, because now I'm like, ooh, that was fun. It was fun.
Yeah,
to-
like what would be your next one that you would want to do for props?
I was thinking the DC-17,
Oh, the clone pistol?
because
All
I've
right.
I've seen files of that, and that seems like it would be a pretty simple, easy print. Or the Rebel, the main Rebel blaster. Which one is that? The
DH17?
Yeah, DH-17. That would be another one that I would.
Would you paint the barrel? Unlike
course.
Hasbro?
You know what was funny? Okay, I was looking at the Black Series figures for reference for this,
Oh my god.
and some of them don't have the barrel painted, and I thought that was kind of crazy. That sometimes the barrel is not painted, and sometimes the barrel is painted.
Ooh, thermal detonator would be nice.
I actually have a thermal detonator saved on my likes on Maker World. My main problem is my silver that I have is on a small roll, and it's not AMS compatible. So I would have to completely disconnect my AMS to use my silver, and that sucks.
Yeah, I have seen like the Halo Magnum, which is really cool.
I do
That'd
have
be
that
sick.
saved on. I got my files off of Maker World, but I'm sure they're also on Thingiverse. I mean, the Han Solo blaster is like the most. I feel like that's what everyone 3D prints. But yeah, now I'm kind of like looking at other stuff because I think it would be fun. We could use them for props if we ever wanted to do new intros or bits or what have you that we always talk about doing, but we never do.
Oh yeah, do we want to talk about the reaction to our video?
Sure.
Of course. Of
There were
course.
some really interesting comments I think we should look at. What was that guy's name? Do you remember?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
I gave him
It's
a
like
follow. Hold on.
It's like some TVC account.
SW Collector 3.75.
It's the HasLab video, right?
Yes. So there's some really interesting comments on this Instagram post. This Instagram page, Star Wars Collector 3.75.
Okay.
They like,
Who are those two handsome boys?
yeah, like,
Oh,
hey, look at that.
at this.
Yeah, this
So-
was a big surprise, and at first I was a little like, oh no.
At first, I thought this was going to be straight up like someone's calling us out and we're about to have beef. But
I
it
thought the
was-
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it's even more obvious that Justin needs a haircut.
Oh
True.
my god.
Yeah.
Look at that shaggy dog. Don't look at me
Because
though.
I wear a winter hat, bro.
True.
So I'm not going to read this entire thing. It's a thread. They go on in the comments.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
read it though.
I did
very,
read it.
Very insightful.
Yeah, and it was actually someone appreciating the video. It wasn't someone calling us out.
Right.
So it was an appreciation post, but they made a lot of clips, and they say like 15 times in the post like to watch the actual video. So I hope people did watch the whole video. I can already tell by the comments they didn't though, because there were some definitely like some misinformed comments. So this episode of Figured Out was about the cold hard truth about HasLab, and about how collectors, a lot of TBS collectors have like a wrong outlook on scale, like the 1/12 scale, unreasonable expectations, price, etc., etc.
Right.
But there are some comments here that I thought were just very insightful. So from Mr. Stevie, he says,
Ooh.
we've measured up some serious TBS vehicles, and yep, the physical volumes get big quickly. For me personally, TBS's heart is character building and TVC's is world building. Can and do they overlap sometimes? Of course, but each scale has its own unique attribute and tone, hence why we have the two lines. Both are legit to me.
Wow, it's almost like that's what we've said.
Yeah, I mean, I like how Stevie basically confirms that is why Black Series has more characters, and that is why TVC has vehicles, dioramas, has labs, playsets, more accessories, etc. Another
What's up, Riley?
very interesting comment right under this, and I was a little surprised they publicly commented this on like a public Instagram page, but since they did, I'm going to go ahead and read it. This is from Yakface. Hasbro has in fact considered an AT-AT for Black Series,
Now that's-
proposed to be 50 inches tall to include 3 figures and cost about $900. What?
No.
Action, would you have backed that $900 AT-AT, bro?
No, but I know that Hunter would get at least 3.
Hunter would be supporting that HasLab immediately.
I would have to think about it, but no, I don't think so.
Nah,
I wouldn't even do that.
no.
I feel
If
like
it was 850, maybe.
And included Malakili and Ula. Wait,
Yes,
sorry,
why
wrong
not?
HasLab. Wrong HasLab.
No. We need cardboard backdrop. That's what we need.
that. Yeah, R2B1 saying that's 4 feet, by the way, and that's just the height. I would imagine the length would be insane as well.
Can you live in it?
Right.
I would then consider it.
Because hang on, I also have this photo that we used in the video,
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah.
we could look at where's the AT-AT. Did they do one?
Yeah, it's right in the middle there, right next
Oh,
to
yeah.
the
Yep.
barge.
Like look at the AT-AT compared to the guy on the left.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
like a 6-foot person.
and this would be true to scale, by the way.
You can
Obviously,
cosplay.
the
You can
Hasbro,
cosplay as AT.
even the one that Yak is suggesting, would be underscaled.
But look at the lat. Even the lat, it's almost it's
Yep.
like 5 feet.
I'll take 2.
You could probably live inside the sail barge if they ever did that in my
Nice.
series. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, of course, Blue Harvest coming in with the misinterpretation. They say, also curious to hear them say they don't want OT. Huh?
Like that's not even close to what we said, brother.
Yet Hasbro has given them an all-new Leia, Luke, Han, and Chewie, which we're literally ecstatic about. We both bought the Han and Luke, or the Luke and Leia,
Right.
and I'm excited for the Han and Chewie and the R2 because they say after getting an all-new R2. Like, I never said we don't want OT, bro.
Yeah, what we said in the video was that in general in the Black Series community there are less OT focused collectors than ever, which is a true factual statement about the Black Series community. That's all I said.
Right. Look at Howl Runner in here. I don't care. I still want a lat gun shit. Bro, I know you're in the live chat right now. Howl Runner.
Oh, Howl Runner. Bro, 3D print one. Get in touch with Star Wars Master Plaster. He'll hook you up with those big-ass files, and then you can sacrifice your dining room table for a display of a lat gunship.
Some people do say, like, oh, they're in the wrong scale. They just don't know it. I would still disagree. I think Black Series is a much better line, period, compared to TVC.
Well, I collect both, and I can tell you which one I prefer.
Well, yeah.
I think that's the smoking gun that everyone always forgets about. All out of the basement is we've got a secret TVC collector here. I'm out here buying the latest releases, brand new figgies. Which, by the way,
Oh no!
I can't believe I did this.
Look at another Yak comment. Proposed TVC Death Star. Last I saw was $1,000, and I have heard of this as well. I've heard of a TVC Death Star playset that was, in the works at one point, but they canceled it because it was too damn big and too expensive.
Yeah, I could not see something that expensive funding. I really have a hard time seeing that happen.
You lack a vision.
Bro, look at the part.
Yeah, he lacks the vision for it.
They did it. They did the part.
They did
Incredible.
the part. I don't know why I'm not seeing all the comments. There's like a lot more comments.
Instagram hides a lot of comments.
They do.
Like by themselves. They don't even hide they'll just hide the most random comments. I'll see so many not even like mean or like crazy comments on our posts, and it'll be like, this was hidden by Instagram. And it'll be like someone like, hey, cool figure. This post was hidden by Instagram.
Yep.
Like, oh, okay.
Because I saw another comment from Blue Harvest,
What's up,
and
Luke?
they were like, see, when I say stuff like this, I get branded as public enemy #1. I'm like, well, dude, it's because of the way you go about presenting your thoughts. Like,
Right.
It's pretty obvious why you're like the most controversial figure content creator on Instagram.
All right. Which one we going for? We got them both.
Oh snap! Here,
Can you
let's-
swap? Can you swap the heads?
Yeah, right? Who we got, chat? Who wins? Vintage or Black Series?
Bro, I never said it would work. We just we agree. That's literally insane. I don't think anyone would say that would work.
Yeah. Like I said
We
in the
don't-
in the
we don't
video,
know unless we try.
which I
We'll
guess
never know.
I was wrong about. There was no HasLab over 500. I guess Unicron, the very first HasLab, was over 500.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Really?
For some reason, I just don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that either. But either way, $500-600 I still feel like is the ceiling for a HasLab at the moment. At the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So them jumping to something that would be 900 or 1,000, sheesh. I don't think that would happen. I couldn't see it happening. Look, look at how mint the card is, guys.
That's a mint card, bro. Oh, not anymore.
This is what I think of vintage.
Dang, there were so many more comments that I wanted to react to on the stream, but they're I literally cannot see them. So
They've been
sorry,
hidden.
guys.
They've been
But,
hidden by Instagram.
Yeah, it was fair. This Star Wars Collector 375. It was a fair post.
Yep.
I know they're still on the balance the scales thing, even though Mr. Stevie explains the balance the scales. They're just like, no, we need more characters because characters are world building. But I'm like, well, you only get a certain amount of plastic, bro. Like, if I gave you 100 drums of plastic and then I gave us 100 drums of plastic, in Black Series, we're going to turn all that plastic into figures. Mm-hmm. In TVC, they're going to turn some of that plastic into vehicles or accessories and playsets and dioramas.
I mean, it's like we always talk about. TVC collectors just love turning a blind eye to the vehicles and playsets. They just act like that should be a given, and then they should also be getting every single figure that we get.
It doesn't count towards their budget. They're just it just magically manifests out of thin air.
Right. It's like you guys get 2, 3, 4 play sets every year. That factors into the budget. That factors in. I don't know how they can't see it, but some TVC collectors just think that they deserve all the budget.
Yeah.
But guess what? You don't.
I mean, what the Black Series should expand on first are the accessories. That's the first thing they should do before we even talk about anything else.
Would you?
At least an extra hand,
Yeah, I would
something.
100%. Just even one extra hand of something that like is just like force push,
Yeah,
or
like,
even just relaxed hand instead of the old C gripper.
that's yeah.
Like, imagine if Leia came with a set of relaxed hands, so you can nail the
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of posing options that you get with that look in training with Yoda.
Yeah.
He came with a few different hands.
right.
So that's why I always think like Hasbro has the mold, for those hands. They can
Right.
be like a generic hands
True.
for a lot of different characters that they can use.
Leia with a smiling face.
Yeah.
I think Hasbro needs to jump on the faceplate bandwagon that
should. They can do
every
it.
company seems to be doing. Now that NECA and McFarlane are doing faceplates,
Yeah.
I'm like, why isn't Hasbro on this faceplate game?
But they did try it. They did try it, and it was
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah, but like, why only 2 figures?
Yeah.
It's crazy to me how many NECA and McFarlane figures are now just swappable faceplates. But I think it's a good move because obviously they're cheaper to produce. So maybe that's why, like, for instance, if we look at McFarlane, we wouldn't get a McFarlane figure with 3 heads, but now they're giving us McFarlane figures with 3 faceplates. So you get 3 expressions in there in the collector edition line. I'd love to see them try something like that. Faceplates just on a regular character, not a Hoth rebel, not an Endor rebel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a regular random character. Just to try it out.
Yeah. I know some people were suggesting like diorama type stuff on our videos comments, but it's just hard for me to advocate for that because we have 3D printing and they would just be so like official versions would be so expensive. I feel like from Black Series, they'd be so big, and
they
I
did
don't know.
go a little bit into that, if you can call it diorama, like with Kylo and Rey and Island Luke.
The deluxe ones
the
that came with like a
bases.
metal piece.
Yeah, the bases, that they included.
They also did
you
the
can call it.
centerpieces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it wasn't going too well for them.
right. I think Jayhawk is spitting though. I would love like a 6-figure multi-pack. Not meant for mass retail. Give me a
Yeah.
bunch of Glup Shadows or give me a bunch of prequel Jedi or
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's the way to go, is just made to order obscure character packs. I think that would make the most sense. We wouldn't have to worry about a HasLab failing or people focusing too much on tiers. So I think we just need a shot with the made to order, which I think we will. I really do feel like we'll get at least one shot at it. Pong Krell?
Yeah.
yeah.
you
Who's
guys
like your
know-
most wanted?
If you guys know, how well are they selling the 2-packs, the army builders, like Rebel Trooper and
That's a good
the
question.
Stormtrooper? How well is that going for them?
For the 2-packs, I know the 212th and Obi-Wan sold out.
Yeah, but I mean like the army builders, like the B1
Oh,
and the clone, and then the Rebel Trooper and the Stormtrooper, like the classic army builders.
right. Let's take a look. I want to say. Well, I have no idea. Let's just look. So this is for the Stormtrooper and Rebel. Let's see.
Are we going to be able to see the starting allotment?
No, but I'm just looking anyway. There's 296 left. I feel like that's not bad, actually, depending on how many they started with.
I mean, I'd imagine there's probably a couple thousand.
Right.
Seems to be the run.
How about Clone Trooper and Droid? Okay, so it's still in stock.
Hack in.
Hacking in to Hasbro. 926 left. But again, it's like, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Don't know
because
what
we
they
don't know how
started
long
with.
they started or what they started with.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting for the Out of the Basement action figure 2-pack.
Us too.
Hey, that could happen.
I've got my selfie series, at least.
No, please, no.
For some reason, Curlian, this comment reminds me of someone on our video. It's probably top 5 dumbest comments I've ever read in my entire life. But someone said they're reporting our video for misinformation because we said the Black Series community didn't fund the Rancor. Which is just an objectively true statement. I'm not talking about why the Rancor failed, why people didn't back it, but you can say the Black Series community didn't fund the Rancor. That's just like an objective statement.
Well,
They're like, I'm reporting your video for misinformation because it was Hasbro's own failure for why the Rancor failed. Like, I agree, but two things can be true at the same time. You can still say the collectors didn't support the Rancor. That's just an objectively true statement.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Like, and they were like, usually I don't get shill vibes from you, but oh my god. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
I had a good laugh, though, because it's been a while since we got called shills, so it's been a
Very
minute.
true. That's facts.
I mean, when you are exposed on YouTube, you will always get those kinds of comments.
Blast their screen name so everyone can see it.
Sorry, guys. I was yeah, there was Luke.
Can't believe Luke would do this.
Unbelievable.
That's the comment I pinned. For the record, I hope we're wrong. Prove us wrong, Hasbro. Because I would love to get a Who wouldn't want a HasLab?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people wouldn't want a HasLab, but
Right.
I would love to get a Black Series HasLab.
True.
Yeah.
But I will say for the most part that I think everyone understood the video and the response was generally more positive than I thought it was going to be.
Same. I was expecting to get roasted because I thought people were going to take it as like, you're taking away our chances at getting a HasLab, or you know what I mean? Because they think we like magically have influence over Hasbro.
Well, we do.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I mean, while I was watching your video, the thing that I thought was like, well, this is something that we all think. And you're just saying it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like being reasonable about it. Like just accepting the truth.
I didn't see it as a hot take or as something controversial, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think, like I said, you know, we just need to start swinging for the made-to-order items now. That's all.
I think we should follow up and make a sequel to that video where we just... It's like yin and yang. So maybe we'll do that for this week's Figure It Out. We officially launch the Big Fig campaign, and we get the community. We get them to support it.
Yeah, we get them.
So let me ask you this, AD: a made-to-order big figure. So like, kind of like what's the example? What did Marvel do?
Dragon Man.
Yes, the Dragon Man. Like a big, unique figure or character that's just like, it's too big to be in a regular like box or like even a deluxe box. I mean like a larger character. Something like a Dirge from 2D Clone Wars. Or like another one of our ideas was a Ninth Sister from Jedi Fallen Order. Mm-hmm. The like bigger Inquisitor. Or Pong Krell even. Like a made-to-order figure like that. Like a big fig.
You think that those characters are bigger than someone like, I don't know, Black Chrysanthemum, or what else
Ye-
did they do in a deluxe release? You think
I
that
was
those would be bigger than deluxe?
I think so.
right. Like Ninth Sister, I would definitely like. She's huge.
Yeah.
Like, let's see how big she is. Fighting Cal. Like that, she's like a huge creature to me. Like alien, I mean.
Yeah, I think she's.
Here's a
pretty-
good. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
Like something maybe $50. Like, would you buy this? Well, I don't even know if you like the character, but like,
I do.
Okay.
I like the character. I love the game, both of them. But when we talk about the price, you always have to take into consideration that it's one thing for a buyer in the US, and it's another thing for someone in Europe, or from what I hear from other people from all around the world. It's sometimes it's really difficult to get these figures for a good price, and I don't remember, for example, the mall with the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it in the US? Around 40, 50,
that was 60 for us. 60
60.
USD.
60 for you. Now I'm talking, I don't remember exactly what the price was, but I think that for us in EU, it was around 70 something euros. Maybe even close to 80.
Oh, so it's not
Again-
this HRK. It's
Yeah, it's not the exact, like, what is it for you in dollars? That's for us in euros. No, it's expensive. It's more expensive for us to get it because it's an import, because, I think
Yeah.
they have to do it like
No,
that.
that's
for the
like a
profit and
pretty-
everything. So,
yeah, because I know not everyone in EU had to pay more than US. That's like a gift. That's just like common knowledge. I knew that.
yeah, around
obviously.
$10 more. Okay, yeah. so-
So in Croatia, you don't use this Croatian kuna. You use euros.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh.
From 2020, when was it? 2022, 2023.
Oh,
We
okay.
started using euros, and that is what we are actually concerned about right now. We are suffering because of the prices going up, and we are boycotting some of the stores every Friday. It's a
Hell
huge
yeah.
boycott at the moment because of the prices going up. Like,
Mm.
you're paying, a few months ago, you were paying for a cup of coffee, like, let's say, turn it into dollars, 180 for a cup of coffee. Now it's 250. And that's just like insane, at least to me,
Mm-hmm.
for the prices that are here, that we used to seeing here. That's what you get, even though we
True.
were promised that won't happen. But then again, it's on
Empty
us to
promises.
believe into those kinds of promises. That's on us.
Yeah.
Empty promises. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel you there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
How about them egg prices?
oh god.
Oh man. Oh man. I mean, the prices are definitely different for the Black Series.
Yeah.
$10
Yeah.
more.
So, under the right circumstances, in a perfect world, if there was a made-to-order Big Fig that was like reasonably priced for you, like whatever our one-to-one
Yeah.
would be, like if it's a good price for us, let's just assume like it'd be a reasonable price for you. Would you be down for something like a Big Fig like Ninth Sister or Dirge or
I would.
I
I would.
Because I feel
again-
like that's where I would like to see the line go.
Yeah, but I would really love to get at least a pair of extra hands. I know I'm saying it all the time, but I mean, just remember the Black Chrysanthemum that came without fists.
Right.
Something like that.
You didn't like the brass knuckles on the
What about Wrecker?
Yeah.
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 Or I'm sorry. Gotta
Yeah.
have the trigger finger.
Not a fan of that.
80s
Hey,
spitting.
You know what? I picked up a bunch of alternate hands from GI Trooper kits. Because they do some real great accessories for your Black Series figures.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So,
They're compatible.
yep. For instance, the one I'm looking forward to, the Commando knife that comes out of the wrist, or the,
Yeah.
you know,
Where's
that
the video?
hand.
Where's the video? Why didn't you make a video about it?
Well, I don't have them yet.
Oh, you don't have it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, where's the video?
Yeah.
Where's the video?
I gotta. Well, actually, they're unpainted too, so I'll have to paint them up a little bit. But
But you will make the video, right?
oh yeah, I'll show them off. Yeah, they're
That's-
really cool.
Yes.
Hold on, let me see, because I just kind of went and bought a few things because I was looking at their Etsy store and I was like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh.
Here's a new recent pickup for me.
I love that recent pickup.
It's my newest recent pickup.
Get those beans off there, though.
Bro, like, I don't understand your beef with beans, bro.
No, I like beans. I just don't like Chipotle beans. Okay, so
Let's see.
got.
Oh, God, I'm getting tagged in the TVC thing.
Oh my gosh, this Etsy. I don't want to use the damn app,
All right, Nate, look at this.
bruh. We need the client.
Good meme. Good meme. Sure, let him have it. All right, you go ahead, Nate. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay, so I got a Sand Trooper hand. Wait, let me make sure this doesn't have my personal information on here.
That's a smart thing to do.
All right, Sand Trooper hand
Oh,
with the look, sir, droids.
Oh, yeah, that is sick.
Yeah.
nice.
And then I got these Bo-Katan hands,
Ooh.
relaxed and fisted.
All right.
Okay.
And this is a banger right here.
Hey,
Oh.
GI's here.
It's
Oh,
the
I see it. I see it. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's the two,
Mm-hmm.
the fingies.
And see how much difference that makes?
Absolutely.
then-
Bro, that's what I'm saying with the SH figure arts. The fists, the pointing.
Yeah, the expressiveness.
These are the commando hands.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yep. Check that out, action.
That's it. That's it.
Something
That's
like
all we
that.
need. Did you
You're
guys?
welcome.
I mean, you're into 3D printing. Did you ever think of, making your own? Those kinds of things.
Well, those are
Smaller-
resin.
Yeah, when you get into
Well,
stuff that's like that small, the like PLA 3D printing doesn't really work too well because you have like those layer lines, whereas something like resin comes out real nice and smooth.
Yeah. For like faces, hands, and like really small accessory, you definitely want to do resin, which the printers we have are just filament. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
better
yeah.
for like diorama type stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I figured it would be. I mean, GI Trooper Kits has a bunch of amazing stuff on their Etsy store, including, like Not Obi-Wan is pointing out, new faces for Hoth and Rebel troopers.
Whoa.
GI Trooper
Okay.
Kits has made
Oh, that's sick.
alternate face plates. Of course, you got to paint them yourself. They're unpainted, but the options are there. So I was thinking about buying some of the face prints and then having someone paint it, like Toxic Collector or someone.
What do you guys think about this comment right here? From Jayhawk. He says, it does make a big difference. I'll keep saying it. Raise the price of Black Series by $10 and give us a few extra hands, accessories, and heads. How do you guys feel about that?
That's- I feel like that, even if I would say that I don't like it, that's how it should probably go.
Yeah. I would pay more to finally get extra hands, accessories, heads. Absolutely.
That's why you are getting, as we said, that's why you are getting SHF, Mafex. It is
That is true.
for the most part, it is a better sculpt, crispier, better painted, everything. But you get a lot of accessories. That's the point.
Now let me ask you this. I would agree. I would also support that. Would collectors as a whole, or are we in the minority? Because I see Cornholio here. I feel like if they raise the price at all, I don't know, man.
I think we'd be cooked if they raise the price again. I think the casual collector is done.
But listen, it's a different situation. It's not we are raising the price because something. We are raising the price, but we are giving you more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a kind of different situation.
Stone says standard 35 and deluxe 44.
Hey, here in Europe, I'm paying 30 for each figure, 30 euros. So it's that's standard here, 29.99.
God, Brandon's here. He's gonna get ideas. I think there's a difference between me saying like yes, I would, but I'm not gonna say it's a good idea.
Yeah.
As just the community is so finicky with this stuff. People think Black Series has endless price hikes when the prices have gone up twice in 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've only ever done 2 price hikes, but like the amount of endless price hike comments I see is like insane. I don't know where people get that impression. Because even on our Figure It Out, they're like, I don't know, guys, with the endless price hikes and this and that and this and that. I'm like, is it really endless price hikes? They've like raised the price twice.
Yeah.
It's gone up $5 in 12 years.
I think it's obviously just ignorance, and then people get confused when they see exclusive figure prices that are like 27, 28. You know, but we all know this stuff.
But I mean, the other thing is the Jedi cloak. You know, I see it as an accessory, even though it's not printed. But why is it that some characters can get it and others can't? Or for Balin, we know the deal, you know. But some Jedi come with the cloak, with the robe, and some don't. Like Kit Fisto, for example, in comparison to Plo Koon. So what's the reasoning behind that for the same price?
Right.
For the same price. Why? That's what I'm interested to know, you know. So the same thing with extra hands, you know.
I'm liking all these comments now.
Yeah.
I mean, Luke is kind of spitting, but like, I feel like since we're so involved in the hobby, we look at those sorts of things, but like, I feel like your casual people are just like, they see a price increase and they're like, that's a price increase. Like, that's ridiculous. Why? They're already making this and that off that. And I'm just trying to look at it through like how the community behaves as a whole, which we see by reading thousands of comments from Instagram and Twitter and YouTube, and, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but Jayhawk, I'm not. I see what. Oh, okay, Justin, how UCF? What is UCF? I'm sorry.
How much?
Oh, how much are you spending on 3D printed accessories? 0. I don't buy any 3D printed accessories.
That's
right?
facts. Unless you
I mean, I've thought about the Cubic stuff, but I never actually made a purchase on Cubic's site. He does great work.
Unless you're talking about like the filament you spend to print dioramas.
Well, yeah,
I guess, but
Hasbro's never going to do this. You know, this is completely different. This is, you buy the film, but this is for. I would never want them to make Black Series dioramas like this ever. This is cheaper. Jayhawk, this is cheaper than if Hasbro were to release this with this other piece and then the control panel that goes on top. So I have that. I'm currently printing they would charge 50, 60, probably more for this, whereas it's like $10 a filament for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's cheap. Like the 3D print, my Tantive 4. This Tantive 4 was like $20 worth of materials. If Hasbro did that, I mean, how much is the TVC one? $40? It'd probably be $80 in Black Series. So it's, I think for diorama type stuff, it's way cheaper to make your own.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my own, I'm making my own decision though. Because I agree. I want more accessories. I want more hands, and I would pay more for more. But would the community actually agree with that? That's what I'm saying. I'm with you. I want more heads, hands,
I mean,
and I would pay more for more, but would everyone else?
it would be also interesting to see how many Black Series collectors are collecting only Black Series, and how many of them are also collecting some of the, as you guys say, imports. SHF, wave packs.
Probably a minority.
You think that it's a minority?
If you're talking about black, the entire pool
Like
of Black Series
like-
collectors, I would say a
Yeah.
very small minority also buy imports. Because I think the majority are like, that's over $25. I would never do that. I mean, that was me for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
And still,
I
you
would
started
say,
getting them.
yeah. And that's a really new development for me. I would say the majority of Black Series fans don't collect imports as well. Because they all say, like, oh, it's too expensive. This is only $25 and it looks good enough. You know?
Yeah.
Stone Mantle. Most Black Series collectors can generally be kind of cheap. And we see that all the time with, like, that's why the vehicles all failed. You know, the red and black box vehicles, the STAP.
Mm-hmm.
And people's main issue with the STAP is the price. Which is kind of nuts to me because I thought it was decently priced.
Same.
Well, see, for me, that the price was not the issue, even though, as I said, it was $10 more expensive here in Europe. But for me, the reason why I didn't get those two sets is because I already have two SHF Dark Mauls, and I have a Bandai model kit of B1 with the STAP.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that I'm satisfied with those. You know?
Yeah. And that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And so I'm someone who didn't get it,
Mm-hmm.
but I do buy SHF Bandai Mayfex, you know.
Right.
I don't. But TVC also has their price increases as well.
Well, yeah,
So I don't
TVC
know
is
if people would jump ship to TVC.
TVC is $18 a figure.
And then that Django Fett was like
25.
Yeah, I was like,
Django Fett was 25. He was the price of a Black Series figure. Didn't even come with all of the accessories. The original 3 3/4 inch figure came out with like 10 years prior.
Interesting.
yeah, I thought STAP.
Honestly, though, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I think people wanted the figure to be free with the STAP. Because people were unironically saying, yeah, I think 25 would have been a decent price. I'm like, well, 25 is the figure on its own.
Yeah.
You know? Django was 28. Yeah, that's why I was going to say it's darn near $30.
Dang.
I thought it was a little more expensive.
Crazy.
TBC Django was 28.
Mm-hmm. It was a deluxe figure. That didn't even include all of the original accessories the original TVC figure came with.
Are deluxe figures in TVC always that pricey?
Nope. Django got hit with the FET tax.
Oh,
Fat
yeah,
tax.
yeah, the fat tax.
Yeah. They got FET in the name. Nah.
Yeah,
Put an extra $7 on it. See what happens.
yeah.
And what do you know?
Impulse.
I mean, people bought it. A lot of people bought that Django.
Wow. Listen, the Black Series Return of the Jedi Boba was deluxe set, and I bought it. I love the figure. Mm-hmm. I love it so much that I didn't get a Mafex version of Return of the Jedi. I do have the
Okay.
Empire. I do have the Empire.
Yep. Same.
Talked about it before, But Return of the Jedi, I stick to the Black Series.
Yeah.
I love it that much. It's one of the top figures ever made in the line for me.
In a shocking plot twist, comes with way more accessories than the Mafex Boba Fett. What do you get with the Return of the Jedi one? The fists,
the jetpack effects, the grappling. I'm talking about Black Series. For the Black Series.
Yeah. I think
For the Black Series.
I think Mafex is just fists. I think.
Yeah, a few extra hands. That's it. But it's an older Mafex figure, even though Forlom, as we already mentioned, comes practically with the same amount as that Boba. Did you guys get that Forlom Mafex?
I'll get it if it dips.
Yeah.
If it goes on sale, I'm all in, but
Same.
I can't do that full price.
No.
Same. If it goes on sale, and I mean like a decent sale, which I think it will, because it's definitely overpriced, I'm going to pick it up because it's OT, and I like that they're doing kind of a deepish cut of the Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters.
They're doing Bosk.
Yeah, they're going to do... Bosk is like, that's a day one.
Yeah, Bosk will be day one full price pickup no matter what.
No matter
But
what.
because we've seen the grayscale model, and it already looks like it's at least 1,000 times better than the Black Series release. Whereas Forlom, I was watching Robo's review, and I was kind of like, wait, which one's the Mafex?
Exactly.
And he's like holding it with the Black Series, and I'm like, hold on, wait. Like I'm getting lost in the video because I can't. They're so similar. Obviously, the Mafex is higher quality for sure, but
even the articulation is not big of a difference.
Yeah.
And Robo was really struggling, trying to justify himself for buying it.
Yep. I watched Robo's review and I was like, okay, I made the right decision, because when it was getting close to shipping, I was like, oh man, should I get that Forlom? Like, I love the Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters. I want to support a different company doing the bounty hunters.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, once I saw the Robo review, I was like, okay, I made the right choice. If it goes like $50, $60, I'm in. I'm in on Mafex Forlom.
Yeah, $60 is fine. And since we are talking Mafex, what about the Mandalorian Luke Mafex?
See, I thought that kind of looked bad.
Me too.
I thought the face was...
I was covering the story on the channel since the first promo shots came out. I said it immediately. It's something, not just in the shoulders, you can always adjust the articulation points, but something with Luke's face. And if I'm not mistaken, they revealed that one right after they released their Bo-Katan, which I do have. I do have their Ahsoka. I do have their Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan is one of the best Star Wars figures they've ever done. In terms of likeness, the paint, the quality of the sculpt, it is absolutely beautiful figure. And after that, they came out with the Luke promo shots. I was like, this is like dull, toyish looking Barbie Ken looking Luke. What is this?
Yeah. I thought they really, really missed the mark on that figure.
And that's why I decided to skip that release, because I have the SHF Mandalorian Luke, and I mean,
it's good enough.
It's good enough, and the likeness is good enough. And the only thing that Mafex obviously has is a bit better articulation range, but the cloak. The robe that he has is definitely better with the Mafex one. It's much better for posing. They did a better job in wires. But again, SHF is like much cheaper, and to me, looks better.
The only thing the Mafex has going for it is that it is technically the only 1/12 scale Mando Luke that is the accurate costume. Because
Yeah.
but it's like, it's just the small detail of like he's got like the prequel folds instead of like the Return of the Jedi look tunic.
I really I understand that, but I'm not someone who's bothered by
Oh
those
yeah,
kind of
no,
things.
I agree with you 100%. It's just always it's worth pointing out to me because it is technically the only one that is accurate.
Yeah.
But I think the figure looks really weird and gappy too if you don't have it in a dynamic pose.
Yeah.
He
And
just
you
has
don't have a cloak on it.
Yeah, he's got real wonky proportions. So
Mm.
I was never going to pick that one up no matter what, just because I already had the SHF and I think the SHF looks good. And I have him. The hood's this much over his face on the shelf, so he looks great. I don't even think about the likeness on the SHF Luke head.
Yeah. As I said, the only wrong thing that I did, the SHF, that they did with that release is that they inserted the wire in the lower part
Yeah, true.
of the rope.
The cloak is pretty trash. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Yeah.
But I mean, when you compare the Forlam and its price to their 2.0 Mando and its
Yeah.
price and the amount of accessories, I mean, I know it's an older story. I've made a comparison between the Glavis Ringworld Black Series Mando and the Mafex one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Glavis Ringworld is fantastic for the Black Series. It's unbelievable. But again, you get only this for the
Yep.
hands. Few accessories, that's it. And when you look at what are you getting with the Mafex release, it is just unbelievable. And that makes the Forlam price even more atrocious,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's one of those. It's really tough to
Yeah.
I'm getting that if it goes on sale though. I still think like the articulation, like he like can get some good like blaster aiming poses. Like I saw Mr. Coffee's photography that he did for it.
Which one are we talking?
The Forlam.
Forlam.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Forlam. Like it's overpriced, but I'm gonna pick it up if it goes on sale, for sure.
No.
Yes. Thank you. This person's watching all the way back at the Porkins comment.
Yep.
They are so far in the past. They're an hour
Nice, man.
behind.
That's all right. We love our replay watchers.
True. Definitely true. All right. Well, boys, it's been about 3 hours. Action.
Whoa.
I'm sure
That was
3
quick.
hours.
it's a very... As always, we appreciate you because we know it's actually pretty late over there for you.
It's fine. 11 p.m. That's...
Listen, 11 p.m. I am dead, asleep, REM sleep. I'm
Hey.
in. So
I mean,
yeah.
you probably could have noticed that when we started the stream, I was looking really tired, and it was like a slow start for me. And my girlfriend was texting me like, "Wake up, wake up!" And I'm like, "I need to,
yeah,
But it's fine. When we
Yeah.
start to talk, then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
okay.
I have to get up
absolutely.
at 4 a.m. tomorrow, boys.
Where are you
4
going?
Well, for back to Chicago, bro.
He's going to.
Oh,
the
yeah,
set.
that's right. That's
It was
right.
a
Yeah,
Friday
yeah.
and Monday. It was a two-parter, so
That's right.
4 a.m., bro. I'm be dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Well,
Just remember
It's something
the
I'm
amount
passionate
of-
about, so it's worth it.
The amount of money that you will get out of this.
yeah, this
and
could
the
be your
number of-
breakout role.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna say, do you guys know who I am?
Yeah.
Series regular, out of the basement. Get me in.
Yeah.
Think of all the SHF figures. Exactly,
Yeah.
Action. Think about how many Mafex Stormies you could buy.
Oh man. How much was that? The Mayfax story?
I think it was 60
It's like-
something.
No.
It's like it's like 46 to 58 in between there.
No.
Depends on
Wasn't
where.
it? Wasn't it more? I thought it
No,
was
on
more.
Ami Ami, it was like 50 something, or maybe even like 48 or something.
Let's see.
And then on I mean, the one my mom bought on Big Bad was probably.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
talking Mafex, brother.
Mafex, where?
Oh, I thought you meant SHF.
No. SHF, I know it was around 40, 50, but
Yeah.
Mafex, I think it was more.
Yeah, it is.
It's 83 on
There we
Ami.
go.
That's-
there we go.
that's
That's the
insane.
price. That's
But
the
it looks
price, yeah.
amazing. So I
But
might
it's
need
got
to-
it's got the Sand Trooper looking helmet and it's got the regular Trooper looking helmet.
I know,
Yep.
I can't help it.
Yeah, the Mafex Stormy's a pickup. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll definitely
I agree as well.
get one. But
I'm
okay.
looking forward to your review.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all I'm
hell
gonna
yeah.
say.
Action, do you have any upcoming videos we should be looking for?
I
Can't leak
I
the
do-
latest CT Toys news, brother.
I do tend to post.
Just
When
it's
I'm
so
editing, and now they are tormenting me here. Yeah, I do tend to post a lot every day, every other day, whenever I get the news, and when I don't have the news, then I can get back to my videos that I've already recorded. I'm at the moment I'm in the process of finishing up that AliExpress 112 accessory video that
Okay.
from my past experience people like those. I've made 2 previous episodes and people like it, so I'm coming out with the 3rd one, and then I have all of these reviews of original Revoltech. I do have some other KOs that I've got from AliExpress, because a lot of people are asking me to do all kinds of KOs now, reviews and everything.
you've went from the master of posing to the master of KOs.
It's
Yep.
crazy. It's not something that I've done intentionally, with the CT toys and everything. It's something that one day I stumbled upon, the Wolverine, and that Mafex Wolverine is actually one of my grails. I know that a lot of people can say the same thing, but
Yeah.
never got it. And when I saw it on Ali, I was like, wait, this can't be real. Come on. And so I talked with few people on the channel, and they pointed out that it is real. And before that, I only had the SHF 2099 CT. That was my first that I wanted to try to see what is this CT company doing, And so I covered the Wolverine release, and guys from CT Toys contacted me the next day. They contacted me and wanted to collaborate, with the news and everything. And I said, well, yeah, why not? I mean, you guys are obviously doing something that people love, and I myself love to get, as I said, some of the KOs, because I do live in Balkans. You have to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Balkans, ever since, even from my childhood, we had a knockoffs of TMNT and Masters of the Universe, and China's knockoff industry was strong here. That is why I have no issues with getting knockoffs. Again, it's your money; you can do whatever you want. So
That's facts.
that's the story. So we are moving forward, and we'll see what's coming next. I can't share anything more unless I'm allowed to. There are rumors and everything, but they said that if they don't confirm it, it's technically not happening. So
All right, give me one nugget. Action. DC.
yeah,
Are they coming?
well, they said that they are.
Okay.
They didn't specifically say what and which versions, but I see a lot of people expecting to see Mafex Hush Batman. I have to say that I'm one of those people. I do agree. That's another one that I don't have. And I do also want people to know that the guys from CT are really aware of all of these demands, because not just that people tell them on their X account, but I also transfer all of those requests to the guys from CT.
Nice.
And I do ask questions. And maybe the last thing that I can say, this is something that I will probably make a video about, but it's, if you guys saw the Mass Toys, do you know what Mass Toys is? If you saw it, it's something new. It's like a CT sister company, let's call it that, like a branch of CT Toys.
Yeah.
They are starting this branch of KO custom figures, and they are starting off with the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech 2.0 Spidey body, but custom painted as a symbiote suit Spidey and Kane Scarlet Spider.
Yeah.
They are starting off with that.
Dope.
But people are worried about the prices going up on those, because those are up for pre-order. I've immediately contacted the guys from City Toys because, to be honest, I saw the price after I've made a video. To be completely honest, if I didn't, I would address it in the video. But you know how that goes.
Right.
You are trying to put something out as fast as you can. So I talked to the guys from City Toys, and they told me that the price is estimated as it is at the moment, and that there is the possibility that the price will go down as we approach the date of release. So that's the only thing that I have about that price.
Okay.
Bro's dropping the nuggets.
If you are interested in those, I am looking forward to that 2.0 amazing Yamaguchi KO.
I have that one on pre-order.
Yeah,
I smacked the pre-order on the red and blue suit. I had to do it.
As I said, I had so much fun with this, and to get that Spidey that is the best articulated Spider-Man figure probably ever made, I can't pass on that. I need that. I need it for posing. I want to mess around with it, so looking forward to that one. And we'll see what they have in store next. So
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice.
But yeah, as for us, I have one small video already made for this week, and it's a short.
Oh.
And it's just swapping Luke heads with some other Black Series heads just to see what works best. Because
nice.
I'm not satisfied with this. So
yeah.
I made a little short to kind of show which other Black Series heads you can use, which ones look the best, and how to get them to sit right on the body as well. Because with that double neck peg, you got to do a little boiling pop. So
Very nice.
Yeah.
that'll be posted this week. Of course, figure it out as always.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, that's what we got for you.
Stream next week. Same time, same place. 1 p.m. Central Time.
Absolutely. 100%. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you check out Action's channel and all that good stuff. But for now, Justin, Chipotle time?
It is Chipotle time, bro.
I have to say thank you guys for having me on the
Oh,
live
of course.
stream. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yes.
And I hope that I will get to hang out with you again. in the future.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you fly out to the United States and come to ICC Con with us.
This year.
That would be something. Hey, you never know.
That's
Maybe
right.
not-
True.
Maybe not this year, but you never know. I never planned that I will be here, and yet here I am. So you never know.
Heck yeah.
That's true. But yes,
All
we
right.
appreciate your action, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out with us and watching on this very fine Sunday. But for now, we're going to leave you, and we're going to go have some delicious lunch. So I hope you all
sleep.
enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Yeah, sleep, lunch, whatever you fancy,
Wherever you are in the world.
depending your time zone. But thank you, everyone, for joining us. I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin
See you guys later.
and Action Display.
See you guys later.
And we will see you all next time on Out of the Basement. Hawaii, Hawaii, Hawaii,